You're in the dog. Y'all know what time it is. We got to thank God every minute of every day. Beautiful Thursday morning. Good morning, world. Good morning to you. I'm Ryan Stewart. He's Doug Stewart. Together we're your Two Live Stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience. Good mornings to Wide Not 2403. Appreciate that super chat, my brother. You the man, why not? Mocha Bella, shouts out to you, love. Raymond A. Sutton IV. And an honorable mention this morning goes to none other than Philly's finest, as Doug is showing props to Mr. Rail Scott. Good morning to all of them and to you too, Dougie Stew. How you feeling this morning, sir?
I'm great, man. I'm great. I'm actually not showing love to Rail Scott. I'm showing love to the great Michael Jack Schmidt, third baseman for the Philadelphia Phillies, and secondarily to Rail Scott because he do claim Philly.
Somebody in the show prep meeting. Somebody in the show prep meeting, because we allegedly, I didn't know about that, but we broadcast the show meeting these days. Somebody in the show prep meeting said you was showing love to Charleston White.
This is Charleston White's. This is his outfit, though. This is the type of outfit he be rocking, though.
That's his look. That's his look. Did you see the fight that he and somebody had? Was it Drummer Boy? Not Drummer Boy.
Island Boy.
Island Boy.
Yeah.
Did you see that fight?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, Charleston White, he's entertaining as hell. He's very smart. He's doing something very unorthodox where he's kind of shooting down, our heroes in our community and whatnot. But he's on to something kind of, man. He's on to something.
You and him both have something in common.
And this is and you're exactly right. This is the type of thing. So this is Throwback Thursday. Shouts out to everybody tuning into the show right now. Throwback Thursday.
Hey, wait. Before you get started with the show stuff, wait. Every Wednesday during the summer, one of the kids get to pick a movie to go to. And yesterday it was Miles's turn. So I said, hey, it's Miles' turn to go to the movie. Is everybody going? No. So just me and Miles went to the movie. We went and saw the F1 movie. Damson Idris does an outstanding job in the F1 movie, sir.
Uh-huh.
Brad Pitt was the star. Damson Idris, we know him as, what's his name from Snowfall? Franklin
Saint.
He does an outstanding job. It's a race car movie about F1 Formula racing, but I really, really enjoyed the movie, and Damson did his thing, man. That's all I wanted to share with you.
He's a great actor, man.
He's really good.
If you watch Snowfall, he's British, right? You do know that, right?
Well, in this movie, he doesn't have an American voice. He's using his natural voice.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go see it. See it.
Oh, it's good.
It didn't look like anything I wanted to go see, but because he's in it, because you said it's good, I'm gonna go see it.
Miles and I really enjoyed it last night, man.
And
really
in Atlanta, I don't know if this is just in Atlanta or nationwide, but AMC are doing half price Tuesdays and Wednesdays from now on for the foreseeable future.
Whoa.
Tree, is that in Atlanta? Is that just Atlanta or is that nationwide?
Doug, Ryan, I absolutely sent that to you as soon as I got it.
You did, and I remember that. You did, but and good morning.
They didn't charge you half price.
No,
they pocketed the rest of your money,
sir. Listen, man, and I wasn't gonna talk about this, but maybe it's the matinee that's half price.
No,
because last night the 5:45 movie, I bought a ticket for me, a ticket for Miles, one slushie, and one regular popcorn.
$50.
$50.
Right, $50.
$50, sir.
Yeah, they pocketed that. They pocketed your money.
So it can't be half price.
No, it's 100% half price on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then the after, what's it called in the daytime, Tree? What's it called?
The matinee. I just said
matinee. Right. Matinee. After.
You be listening, man. I just said that.
Okay. All right. So the matinee, that's before like 4 o'clock or something like that, is half price every day.
Well, I'll be damned.
They got you.
I'm going back up to this afternoon.
They got you.
As a matter of fact, as soon as we get done with this show, I'm going back to the AMC. They owe me some bread.
So, hey, this is the Two Live Stews experience brought to you by PlanNet and IntelliTravel. Thank you so much for joining your boys.
That's right.
I'm keeping up with the theme. It's Throwback Thursday. Once again, sir, I think I say this every week. What were we thinking during this era, this throwback jersey era? This shit is too big.
No,
it literally comes down to my knees. It literally comes down to my knees. Let me see if I can.
Well, yeah, yours comes down to your knees, and yours is a small.
See, you need to cut that shit out, man.
No, yours is a small and come down to your knees.
I mean, but this was a great era, man. This is one of my favorite. You know why this is my favorite? Because it's so different.
Right.
The Philadelphia Phillies during this era. This is a zipper.
That was
it
a beautiful
zips
one.
all the way down. This was their uniform.
Yep.
So it's kind of unique. It's kind of different. You can't see.
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
This is one of my favorites. So happy Throwback Thursday to everybody watching the show today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Happy Throwback Thursday, man. The great Chuck Schmidt.
No, Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt.
Michael Jack Schmidt. Great third baseman, Hall of Famer. So shouts out to him.
I love it.
Tree, can you pop on 1 second before we get into this stuff we got today?
How's Russia, Tree?
It's not Russia. She's in Belgium. You're in Belgium. Talk a little bit about your trip. Me and Ryan, we think we figured something out this morning, and our little, making the sausage little thing that we did this morning.
Oh,
What would you take that? What you thought I was saying?
Nothing.
So, Tree, word on the street is that you're on a trip with the bull.
This is a lie.
Well, when we started the first meeting in the other studio, I heard this.
What you heard?
What was that? What was that, man?
They smoke a lot. They smoke a lot of cigarettes over here. And so this lady was sitting in the workroom that I'm in doing this to her cigarettes.
Okay. I thought you was in the Bulls studio where he was getting down.
No.
So the bull, if you're new to the show, we promoted a book from a guy that called himself the Bull, and it was on an alternative sex lifestyle is probably the best way I can put it. And some things are kind of connecting that Tree and the Bull know each other a lot more than we think they know each other.
I absolutely don't know him, but I saw yesterday on his page that he went raw. He went raw on his IG page. If you guys don't follow, we're not doing free promotions for the Bull anymore, but
he went raw. What does that mean?
What do you mean? In what context?
Elevator scenes, fellatio, not the literal. I mean, maybe he got someone to manage his page. I had suggested that, but yeah, he was posting for his very life. I'm happy for him. I'm not with him. Do not have a desire to be with him. Thank you. Bye.
If you were, you would tell us though, I hope, because that's good content. That's
she with the Bull. Scratch what she just said. She with the Bull.
Hey, if you're watching the show right now live, we appreciate it. Today is Thursday. What happens on Thursday, man?
It's Giving Thursday, sir.
It's offering time.
That's right.
Supposed to clap with me, man. It's
right,
offering time. If you can donate to the show, we would appreciate it, man. Look to the bottom of the chat to the very right. You will see a dollar symbol. Click on that, and you can donate $1, $5, $500, $5,000, $50,000. You can do it right there. We would appreciate it. If you're watching the replay of the show, same thing. Look to the bottom of the chat. To the right, you'll see a heart symbol. Click on the heart symbol, and you can donate after the live show is done. All right? Help your boys out. Help us pay a bill or two so we can keep this great radio internet product coming to you.
That's right.
Every single week.
That's right. Yeah. I used to wear 2X and 3X jerseys back in the day. My grandma used to say those jerseys were big enough for two people to wear them.
She was right.
Shouts out to Adrian Williams. Shouts out to Adrian Williams. Yeah, I all of mine are like 3X too, 3 or 4X. They're all huge. They're all huge. And the 51-year-old, almost 52-year-old me really wishes I would have got them regular sizes because I would like to wear them today, regular sizes. But no, the thing back then was extra, extra big.
But you know what, though? Then you would kind of be like the laughing stock if you had a regular size jersey and you stuff it in your jeans. if you got a regular size jersey and you stuff it in your jeans and you can see your belt and stuff, that's not the right way to represent a throwback jersey, man. I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
So, lot going on today, man. You can donate to the show. We would appreciate it. Also, hit the share button to share the show. We truly are the people show. Arlie coming on with the Arlie report in a couple of segments. Stay tuned for that. She's going to give you an update on the cruise, the cruise with the stews, where we're going to the Bahamas to watch the Super Bowl. Stay tuned.
I probably should have talked with you about this, but yesterday on In the Huddle with Johan, because we do that every Wednesday on this platform, Stewart Media and Entertainment, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday in the Huddle with Johan, we talked about the top 5 quarterbacks in the National Football League.
Okay, easy.
Okay, let's go. The top 4 have really been the easiest to agree with, but once you get into 5, it gets a little murky. So I didn't talk to you about this, but if you could, would you give me your top 5 NFL quarterbacks right now?
Jane Daniels.
You putting Jane Daniels in the top 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Lamar Jackson.
All right.
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts.
Whoa.
Jalen Hurts and
Okay.
Quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Wow.
What? Who you got different? Maybe I'm forgetting somebody. You'll tell me in a second.
We don't like him, but Josh Allen's got to be in that top 5. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and the 4th would be
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Okay. So you're saying
5 for me, I said Jalen Hurts or Jaden Daniels. I didn't want to give it to Jaden Daniels because he only had 1 year to show what he's able to do. And Jalen, of course, has played in the Super Bowl and won a Super Bowl and has won at every level. So he can't be out of the top 5, in my opinion.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts should be in the top 5 in my opinion. Yes.
So you wouldn't have Jaden Daniels, but you'd put in Josh Allen, is what you're saying.
Josh Allen's in the top 5, yes. Josh Allen's in the top 5.
No, I'd rather.
For me, it was hard to put Jaden Daniels in there based upon him just being a rookie and it being his first year.
What else you need to see? All he's going to do is get better.
I want to see consistency. Right. There's typically a sophomore slump for everybody.
Let's be honest, man. You're watching the 2 Last Stews experience. What has Josh Allen done? I don't think he's won a playoff game. Am I right or wrong about that?
He's won playoff games. He hadn't won the big one, but he's won playoff games.
I don't think he's won a playoff game yet.
Yeah, he's not Dak Prescott. And that was surprising on yesterday. A lot of people put Dak Prescott in their top 10.
Yeah, Dak is definitely in the top 10. Absolutely.
I kind of fought Joe on that yesterday, but after doing more research, I understand.
Yeah. I don't know. Somebody can do the quick research. I'm thinking that Josh Allen doesn't have a playoff win to his credit yet. And maybe I'm wrong about that.
Stop
maybe
it.
I'm wrong about that.
Of course he's got playoff wins.
Let's see. Postseason, games played, games started. 0-1. Yeah, he's got some wins.
Of course, man. Stop it.
So he's got he's got a couple of wins.
He's got 7 wins in the playoffs and 6 losses.
You know who I think about? I think I'm thinking about quarterback for the Bengals, and you just called his name.
Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's got playoff wins too. He was just in the Super Bowl a couple years ago.
That's right. Burrow was in the Super Bowl. That's the guys I like. I'm looking totally at the fact that Daniels is probably going to get better every year for the next 5 or 6 years.
Again, there's typically a sophomore slump for quarterbacks in this league. And not just for quarterbacks. For rookies, there's typically a sophomore slump. So we'll see if he can play through that. If he has anything close to what he did last year, this season, again, if he does it again, yeah, he's definitely on to something.
Damn, we shot the shit so much that we went through the whole segment. Is that right?
Happens fast, man.
Okay. She just getting us ready to go. So when we get back from the break, man, a couple things in the world of sports, both football related. I don't know if you've heard this yet, man, but football is right around the corner.
Yeah, man, less than 2 weeks, sir.
So that conversation
less than 2 weeks.
That conversation we had the other day on Monday about collusion.
Alleged collusion.
Well, okay.
Even though it doesn't read like that in the articles that I've read about collusion, it doesn't say alleged. We should say alleged.
Collusion on two fronts. We'll tell you what we're talking about when we get back. And also
one really hurts.
And also Kirk Cousins speaks.
Entitled
quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons.
Entitled little bish. And I didn't curse. I said B-I-S-H. Entitled little bish.
You on a no cussing crusade now?
Well, I just, my mother watches this show, man. I heard her talking with I heard her talking with one of her friends the other day about the show when we were down there, man. And if my mother and her friends are watching, man, I got to clean my act up.
Why you keep saying my mother? You know, you should say our mother. You always say my mother. Like,
remind me to have a conversation with you after the show.
I'm not going to even get into that, man. But hey, thank you so much for joining your boys in the Two Live Stews. Pass the word, hit the share button, share the show. We would appreciate it, and get some of the sports. So we got top 5, last 48 chat messages we're going to read a little bit later today.
The people have spoken with these top 5s. They're not supporting cheaters, and they're not supporting black on black crime. They're not doing it.
From Rollo Lawson. Let me read this one right here. Doug, you look like an undercover. I knew you was a fan. Why does an undercover have to look like somebody from the early 2000s in the throwback jersey stuff?
That's pretty funny, man.
Doug dressed like he got a bootleg tape in the barbershop with Black Rob Wool and never scared by Bull. Right. Oh, man. I used to sell mixed CDs. You know that, right? Or mixed tapes.
Yeah.
When I first moved to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Had a little shot. I had a little consignment deal with a little shop down there on Peachtree. Down there at 5 Points when they had all the little shops on the side.
You made some money? Some money?
Yes. Absolutely. I can't remember the DJ's name. Shakim used to do a couple of tapes for me, but it was another Atlanta guy. He used to do the little tapes for me as well. I can't remember his name right now.
You're repping Rel City, and he trashing you. Look at Rel trashing you.
I got a Y on. That's funny. All right, man. Let's go to break. When we get back, man, collusion in the NFL.
Alleged collusion.
And Kirk Cousins speaks. Punk ass Kirk Cousins. I think he gets the title now. Punk ass Kirk Cousins.
Deion talking too, man, and I don't know how I feel about what he's saying. We can also mention that if time allows.
Okay, let's do it. Let's rock.
Hope Tree stays in Russia.
Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance, every workout.
It's your boys, the Two Live Stews. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience. Good morning, y'all.
Throwback Thursday.
Thank y'all for being here, man.
Throwback Thursday.
Throwback Thursday brought to you by the good folks from IntelliTravel and PlanNet. Thank y'all very much. We appreciate y'all for being here.
So we just came back from the break with the Ohio Players, old school group. Whenever I hear a song like that, I think back to Uncle Donnie and his
Stinking Lincoln. Yep.
Cousin Shorty had the Cutlass.
Monte Carlo.
Same thing. They look like the same cars. But we didn't talk about it when we first started the show, man. This Damian Dame, the Damian Dame song Exclusivity when we came into the show today.
Yes.
You do know that both of them, there was a chick and then there was a dude. Dude had a bob.
The cat is still living in the 50s. It was a chick. What is that, man?
What do you mean? A chick, a woman.
Okay. Okay. All right.
You remember?
man.
You remember who I'm talking about, right? You remember how they
Yes.
look?
Yes.
You know, both of them are dead, right?
That music from the 70s, man. I wouldn't doubt that.
That's not from the 70s. Damian Dame was 1991. She, and her name was Deborah Jean Dame Heard. No, Deborah Jean Heard. She was killed in a car accident in Atlanta on June 27th, 1994. She was 35 years old. Broadus, the guy's name is Bruce Edward Broadus, died of colon cancer at the age of 29 on June 27th, exactly 2 years after Heard died. That song was so slamming right there.
It was.
That song reminded me so much of that time period. That was the hot track of the day. Bless their souls, both of them gone way too early. And here's an interesting fact as well about Damian Dame.
Yeah.
They were the first group signed to LaFace.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, no, that's worthy of being told.
Yes. They were the first group signed to LaFace before the LaFace run.
You can't still be calling women broad.
No, I don't do that.
Chick, hey, man, you know that chick?
What's your term of endearment for a woman?
Well, lady, woman, I mean, anything other than chick, broad, or bitch. I mean, you know.
Who said anything other than bitch? Tree and Arlie, can we get thumbs up or thumbs down for chick? You okay with chick or not? Arlie says she don't care. Tree
says no.
2 thumbs down. Whatever, man. The NFL has admitted to collusion. Not admitted. The NFL Players Association.
Here we go.
The NFL Players Association has come to an understanding or an agreement that the NFL owners colluded over the last couple of years, starting in 2023, I believe it was, with the whole Deshaun Watson. After Deshaun Watson signed for his bonus, his legendary once-in-a-lifetime bonus that he got in signing with the Cleveland Browns, the owners colluded to stop raising the bonuses to free agent quarterbacks in particular. And then also it's come out that there's proof that they also colluded and not giving Lamar Jackson a bigger bonus. They basically set a point to at what point that he would be offered a contract and not. And so that's another example of collusion as well.
So the big thing with this is that the NFL colluding with each other, the commissioner and the owner, okay, I get it. I understand. But for the NFLPA to have wind of this and to keep it under the vest to themselves and not share the information with the players, the purpose of the NFLPA, NFL Players Association, for that to happen is terribly sad, man.
Yeah. The player president basically went into a clandestine deal with the NFL owners not to talk about the fact that they had discovered this, and in effect keep it away from the players, which is a total violation of the union,
of his job. So why would he do that?
Well, I guess because you have to ultimately, if the product looks like there's collusion going on and teams aren't necessarily trying to win or do all the things that they should do to try to win, it makes it look like that the league is somewhat, I don't want to say fake, but it's it's go ahead. I'm trying to get it up.
His job is to keep the forms and to keep the players informed. Right. His job is the betterment of us.
Right.
He's supposed to be transparent and forthright. He's supposed to be doing everything to benefit the players.
Absolutely.
Former and current.
Right. Right.
So if for some reason he decided to get in bed with them and not share their truth or tell us what's going on, there's only one reason why. He's been paid.
Oh, I wouldn't
He
go that
has to
far.
have been paid.
I wouldn't go that far. And
Well,
that might be true. That might be true. Go ahead.
Well, stop.
Go ahead.
If there wasn't a form of payment, why would he not do his job? Why would he not tell us what's going on?
Okay, I think I can get it out right now. But because he's working with the league owners to make it appear that each team is putting their best foot forward to win. And if it came out that that's not the case, then the credibility of the league comes into question by everybody, by fans, by everybody involved. And if you are showing that you aren't doing all that you can to win, that's going to hurt the product at the end of the day. Thus, everybody's pockets suffer.
Well, he's supposed to make the product. He's supposed to bring that. He's supposed to shine the light on the BS.
That's why he's wrong. That's why he's wrong. That's
he's
why
supposed
it's
to
so
shine
bad.
the light on it. He's supposed to make the product better for us.
But here's the deal. You're not going to hear this even talked about a lot. And it's actually the first story in ESPN.com stories, but no one's really talking about it to the depth that they should because they're all in bed together.
Oh, this is terrible.
They're all in bed together. They're all in bed together. Yeah.
So what else is he not telling us?
Right.
What else is he not telling us?
Right.
If you can keep something of this magnitude away from the players who you represent and speak for, you go to these meetings on our behalf. If you're gonna keep this away from us, what else are you keeping away from us?
Right, exactly. So when the quarterbacks that came after Deshaun Watson's big deal, his big signing bonus deal, in particular Lamar Jackson. One of the other things outside of saying that Lamar Jackson, no other team would sign Lamar Jackson because there was no way he was going to leave Baltimore. One of the other things that came about in this conversation is the fact that no other quarterbacks got a deal that big going forward because they wanted to keep it there. They didn't want salaries to go up. And so we kept saying during this time that, hey, Lamar Jackson, why aren't other teams putting an offer out to Lamar Jackson? Because it was well understood that they didn't want to give him another offer. They wanted to rein these guys in, man. So I just think it's horrible, a horrible thing. And I feel kind of vindicated. I said this Monday. I feel kind of vindicated because it just didn't make sense to me why these other teams that need a quarterback wouldn't want a two-time MVP. It just didn't make sense.
DeMaurice Smith would have never allowed this to happen.
Right. Exactly.
He would have never allowed this to happen.
Yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad. One other thing, Kirk Cousins on the Netflix series Quarterback. Have you watched this? And you're watching the 2 Live News Experience.
I haven't watched it yet.
Okay. So Kirk Cousins, this is by Fox 5 in Atlanta, a little bit misled. Quarterback Kirk Cousins revealed he might have re-signed with the Minnesota Vikings had he known the Atlanta Falcons would draft Michael Penix Jr. in the 2024 NFL Draft. Okay. What's your thoughts on this? I'm going to ask you this. You played in the league. What's your thoughts about this? And I'll tell you my thoughts after.
He's an entitled little bish. Yeah, you got $100 million straight up. You got $100 million. They gave you $100 million to come and do whatever they need you to do. They give you $100 million.
If they tell you to play offensive guard, do it.
Right. Get on the line.
So let me ask you this question, man. You're watching the 2 Live News Experience.
Question.
Shouldn't he feel like that? Thank God the Falcons drafted a quarterback.
Right.
If he's everybody should be team first, right? If you're team first, you're on your hands and knees saying, thank you, God, that my team drafted a capable backup to play in the event that something happened to me. This sounds totally the opposite of that. Go ahead.
And not only that, he was injured when he got here. He got injured during while playing and didn't tell the world or the team that he was injured, which ultimately, when the team had a record of 6-3, guaranteed to get a playoff spot, a good playoff spot, him not disclosing that he's injured set the team back from being able to be at their best, at their optimal playing rate. So in essence, him being the little bitch that he is set this team back, and he's making $100 million.
He felt misled.
Man, please.
We felt misled as fans.
Anybody consulting you to talk about what they're doing within their draft?
What is he talking about?
And the $100 million that you were given, Minnesota was not giving you that.
We
you
gave
have
the
left.
man $100 million, and he talking about he feels misled.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. Did he think that the Falcons should sit pat? Right.
These people crazy, man.
Right. So you think the Falcons should have sat back and waited on you to complete an entire season when a large majority of his career he's been injured? So you thought the Falcons should not have a worthy backup of you in the event that you do go down?
He eventually did say that he figured they would be drafting a quarterback, but just not that high. he didn't want to have to compete for his job. He just wants his $100 million and to have his job. Yeah. I mean, entitlement.
I mean, there's no other word for it.
Not only am I paying you to do this job, but I want it to be mine. How dare you bring in somebody else to make this team better?
So here's a quote. Certainly, if I had the information around free agency, it certainly would have affected my decision, Cousins said on the first episode of the season. I had no reason to leave Minnesota with how much we loved it there. If both teams are going to be drafting quarterbacks high, but I've also learned in 12 years in the league that you're not entitled to anything. It's all about being able to earn your spot and prove it. So why do you even say all of that shit before the last sentence? Just say the last sentence.
Lead with that.
Lead with that.
Lead with that. And don't say anything else.
That's 100% what you call entitlement. That's the definition of entitlement. And you're watching the Two Live Stews experience. That's the definition of entitlement, man. And guess what? What if we didn't draft Michael Penix?
What if we didn't draft Michael Penix?
Now, it was a head scratcher, the fact we drafted Michael Penix, knowing that we gave Kirk Cousins $100 million. But at the end of the day, it worked out.
The only thing that's head scratching now is the fact that Kirk Cousins has the audacity to say what he just said on public record. That's the only thing that's crazy to me.
So the Falcons paid the bonus. I think they gave him a $25 million signing bonus. Go ahead.
27.5, I think.
Right. So they paid him that. A lot of people thought in media or in the business that they were going to release him so he could go and sign with somebody else.
No.
The Falcons gave him another $20-something million to be a backup and sit on the bench and tutor this young guy.
Right.
And he's mad?
He fussing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's already made him with $300 million, and he's fussing.
He's fussing.
He's at the end of his career. He's the reason why the team ultimately sucked last year. He didn't tell them they were hurt when they could have put an able-bodied Penix in there to probably win a couple more games to better their footing in position for postseason. No, dude, the problem is a guy in the mirror, Kirk. It's you.
What you just said about the whole thing and him being injured, he's saying after the fact that he was injured, but he kept trying to play, but it led to bad play, and the Falcons had that stretch where they lost a bunch of games where they mathematically were supposed to win. Yeah.
It was like a couple games, 3 or 4 games, where he threw 8 interceptions and no touchdowns because he had no oomph on the ball.
So I'm the organization. If I'm Arthur Blank, if I'm the management, I say to myself, this guy really sabotaged our season for his personal benefit.
He should be fined, and money should be taken away from him.
That's selfish.
Yeah, he was not on the injury report, but he was injured. That's got to be illegal. There's got to be something wrong with that.
Well, and the other part of that, he was saying, I think he said after the fact he was injured to kind of explain for his bad play.
Right. Man,
so on one hand, he shouldn't reveal that he was injured because it's selfish. But on the other hand, he wants to try to make himself look good by saying he was injured to kind of explain the bad play. It's bullshit. It's absolute BS.
It's amazing, man.
It's amazing, man.
That guy can get away with this. he feels misled. How did mislead you with $100 million? Ain't nothing misleading. You were hired to do a job.
I guess what he's saying is he should have had like a side clause that said we're not going to sign a new quarterback to take your place when your punk ass go down or when you retire because you old as Methuselah.
Entitled, man. Only they get to do this. Only they get to do this.
Only they get to do this.
Up next in the Doghouse with your boys, the Two Line Stews, man. We're going to have an entertainment report by the lovely Ollie Michelle. Time for the Hollywood report.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll hear about Puffy's latest thing. Puffy just sitting in jail, man. The cat's still sitting in jail.
He gonna get out though. Might be a year or two, but he gonna get out.
Cruise updates. Ollie will provide those as well in the next segment.
He didn't have. It was a point that he. At some point, it was thought that he might not ever get out. He got a date, or at some point he gonna get out very soon, in a year or 2 years. But that's better than 40 years in there.
Ooh wee.
Yeah. Ollie Michelle coming up next with the entertainment report, the cruise update. Don't go away. Your boys, the Two Live Stews.
The F1 movie, man. I'm gonna remind you. Make sure you go check it out.
I'm definitely gonna see
Damson
it,
did
man.
his thing, man.
I'm definitely gonna go see it. You know he's gonna be the next Black Panther, right?
I would like that. That'd be good.
Yeah. He's supposed to be the next Black Panther. That's what this is.
You're in the dog pound. Dogs and poodles. It's the Two Live Stews, and we're back. Our debate that started us on radio was the effectiveness of the option, idiot.
You call your brother idiot? I never call you
A
an idiot.
dummy. What you did is called hijack the show. I'm done. Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart streaming live Monday and Thursday at 7 a.m.
That's the number 2 live stews, youtube.com. 2 live stews, youtube.com.
Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Ollie?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949. Shouts out to the good folks. Jeanne, that's one of my favorite albums. Good morning, Hollywood.
Good morning.
What happened to Jeanne? God, they had a
It's
good
a
little
song.
run. Yes, they had a good run. What happened to them? I mean, is that a situation where bad management or something, or a bad promotion team?
Maybe she
Probably-
didn't make any more good music. Maybe it was
It's
just
probably
that
contract.
album. Yep, a
It's
contract.
probably a contract. I
Yeah.
promise you the contract will jack you up. We got you for 5. We got a 5-year, 5-album deal, and then you just shelved. And if you don't get to your 5 album, you got to try to fight to get out of it. It's that that from the music industry, Doug. It's probably a contract somewhere.
Why would Doug know that? Why would Doug know that?
Because he was a man. He was a music manager.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I performed too across the world.
I mean, he's Doug.
Well-
He's Doug E. Not Fresh.
That was one of my favorite albums back in the day, though. I used to hunch that a lot.
It is a
The
Throwback
Johnny?
Thursday.
Yes, that was a good one.
It is a Throwback Thursday brought to you by PlanNet and IntelliTravel. Go ahead, Arlie.
I got my big earrings on for Throwback Thursday. I want my big earrings.
I see you. You
Where-
looking like
where-
a round the way girl.
Where she would say, "Sending my love to you," I would whisper in her ear, "Giving my love to you."
So Arlie, don't y'all have y'all like we call it the conclave? Don't the Deltas got their national convention going on right now?
I was just about to say that. Shout out to my Saras in DC for the 57th National Convention. We just made some amazing. We select some every 2 years for our convention. We select some amazing honorary Saras.
Well, don't. Well, go
Don't
ahead.
tell it.
What?
Don't tell them.
We'll bring you back on later when we tell it. When we talk
Yeah,
about
we're gonna talk about that in a little while. We'll bring you back on.
Yeah, we'll
How
bring you
y'all
back on.
gonna talk about my sorors?
That's true. What do you think, man?
I just want to
Well,
know.
we can
I'll
bring
come
it back
back.
on when we talk about it. Yeah,
I'll come back because if y'all talk about it without me, I'm gonna get.
we'll bring you
the
back.
Reds
We'll
is
bring you back.
coming.
We'll bring you back.
The elephants are coming.
New honorary Deltas in the house.
They are.
So
Every
why
year is amazing list.
why
single
do
year.
why do you go just too close to your big trip that you had last week?
I tried everything. Something was happening when registration hit, and then I didn't get registration. Then I was trying to get registration, like by somebody else's, people that found out they couldn't go, and I was just couldn't make it happen. I'm still trying to figure out how to go up there. I just want to go.
Where's it at?
It's in DC.
DC.
Okay. All right.
I just want to go. But my line sister just texted. She's like, I wish y'all were here with me. Oh my God. I was like, I hate you. I hate you. What? But she's the new installation of our new president, unless somebody comes from the floor and beats her, is one of her really good friends. So I'm gonna be VIP Delta for like 2 years. I'm so excited. Oh my God.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Shouts out to the Reds.
Shout out to Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Wait a minute. You don't take offense to that term Reds.
I don't
right?
take offense to it, but national, and I will not announce. I won't say that nationally on here. Like when we talk later in the text, I'll say it. But they said we are not the Reds. That is not who we are. Okay.
Did you know that was a thing, man?
Yes.
Yeah, they don't. Some Deltas don't like that term, the Reds.
At one point in time, the frat was trying to get us to stop using the connotation of dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's nothing negative about the word red, though.
It's not. I think it's just that they're trying to. I think sometimes it's almost like when they used to make us, if you dress up for a party, you tend not to fight. So I think it's a mentality more than a.
Yes, and just like
demeaning yourself to a color.
Like the McDonald's logo, the Burger King logo, they don't want you to using any colors that's not in their colors for their logo. Mm-hmm. It's us. This represents us. Mm-hmm. So we want to use our name. Don't be calling us nothing else.
Yeah, I think that's more. I think that's more it than anything. It's just because this young, you see the new Omegas when they come in, you like, y'all doing that now? What's all this? Everybody has a thing with the people behind them, and so I think they're just trying to keep some decency in order. Because these new ones with the booty shorts and the so and so and symbols on, pole. Oh, Saraj is losing it.
Bookie be out now. Bottom of the bookie be out. Them shorts.
And everybody's into showing under me. I just don't understand. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, it's some birthdays. Oh my God.
Wait. Can we get an update first? Cruise?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. So on the cruise with the stews, y'all, those of you some of you will be receiving emails from me today. Check your emails because we need to chat. So I'm going to send an email to everyone today. Look for it. We have an exciting group of people. If you're still interested, there's still time. We can wrap your room into our group room so that we all can be together. That's what it's all about. All together. Love. Ooh. So y'all come on. Come on. I have a few emails to return. I saw a text yesterday. I don't know how I missed it, but someone's still interested. So come on. Do the
We're going to have a good time, y'all. Y'all pull up. We're going to have a good time.
So if you're new to the show, we're doing a cruise with the stews for the Super Bowl. We're going to watch the Super Bowl on the big boat, going to the Bahamas. We're going to be set up with a room, and we're going to have viewing party and decorations and all of that stuff.
And other programming to be determined. So be ready. Get your voices ready for your karaoke's or your possible runaround decks. You never know what we come up with because here at the Two Live Stews, we're a creative bunch of people. Yes, we're going to watch the big game on the big boat in the big water. Come on and join us.
So email Arlie if you're interested. If you need to pay more into your deposit, email Arlie, sme.arliewood@gmail.com. If you've already paid a deposit, she's going to reach out to you and get you caught up where you need to be. And let's keep it going. Let's do it. This is the inaugural. You don't want to miss it. Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't think Julius 35C is right. Did you use the term under meat, Arlie?
I did. Under meat. It's under boob meat.
No, I can't call it. My mom watches this.
Y'all call it something else.
One of my line brothers calls it TT meat.
Oh, TT meat.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
y'all are so.
He says the
word.
Oh,
Here,
yeah.
I mean, your mama must have called you and gave you a spanking on the phone or something.
She would never. I'm just being I'm being a respectful young man. That's all. Let's get to the report, Ollie. Them birthdays.
Anyway, it's birthday time and go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Day. I always wonder why yours always goes day. That's your signature thing.
Yes, that's what I do.
We want to send a shout out to our very own Teal Dog 12, who has made 57 turns around the sun. I think that's what he said in the chat.
Wow, you were ON, Teal Dog. Happy birthday, player.
Yes, Teal Dog.
Birthday, Teal Dog.
Happy birthday, ON. Happy birthday, player.
We have Christopher Play Martin, 63. God, we're old, Jesus. Y'all remember Play?
Wait, which one?
play of Kid and Play.
Which one's played? The dark skin or light skin one?
Light skin, dark skin, dark skin.
You
Dark
said
skin.
Dark skin
63.
is
Yeah,
play.
Kid is the light skin one. Dark skin one's play. So
Yep.
63. Wow.
63.
Damn.
I just
didn't
want to
realize
take a
it was that
moment.
old.
We just need to take a moment.
Damn.
Every time you see Kid, Kid looks much older. Play doesn't look as old. Kid looks real old.
Yeah,
That just goes.
the light skinned one, he's struggling right now,
Yeah.
man. He's trying to hang on to a box from 1989. And it's not a box, it's a book. It got no symmetry or nothing.
He
His
got an
hairline way back here.
Somebody tell him. And see, he can't have the same excuse as Stevie Wonder, because Stevie can't see that. He can see.
Right.
He can see that.
Yeah.
Right.
He has vision.
Come on now. Anyway, I'm gonna jack his name up. Actor Chiwetel Ejiofor. He was better known as he played in 12 Years a Slave. He was Solomon Northup in 12 Years a Slave. He is 48 today.
Mhm.
He looks older. Anyway, Antonio Brown.
That's another Brit, right? You know, he's
Another
British too,
Brit.
right? Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown, 37 today.
What's he
And
celebrating? Is he in jail celebrating? Is he celebrating his birthday in jail?
He probably somewhere smacking some girl on the butt and talking crazy. Yeah, he was messing with Lil' Kim. I got to see. I don't see them. They'll be somewhere tonight. The party is tonight. I bet this weekend is ridiculous. We'll have stories about him Monday morning. Disney star actor Carlin Jeffrey is 32. And then we have two famous people's children. The child of Cardi B and Offset, their daughter, Culture. I guess it's Kiara Cephas. I did not realize his last name was Cephas. That's terrible. She is 7. And Ryan Curry, the second child of Aisha and Steph Curry, is 10 today. So yeah, we got birthdays.
Shouts out to the Currys.
Shouts out to them and bless the little children's heart, the Offset and Cardi B's kids.
Apparently Stephon and Cardi broke up, but that's another story for another day.
Or maybe Ollie's gonna talk about it. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna talk about it. That wasn't in my. It's so much going on when the celebrity we're in the summer. So in terms of Diddy, just a quick. I didn't send a picture for this because I didn't think it was all that exciting. The part that I know, y'all might have some other insight, but Diddy and his team, of course, are back in court trying to say, hey, do we have to really wait till October? Can we go ahead and get him sentenced now? He has two daughters in particular who have no parents at all. And they're trying to find some reasons why he should be in. The prosecution is like, we don't care. You weren't thinking about that when you was trying to run them chilling people, them young girls across the waters to, have intercourse with men.
I never really thought about that. Those girls don't have any parents right now. The young kids don't have any parents right now. How long ago was when Kim Porter died? How many years has it been about?
I think it was 2018.
It's been a long time.
I gotta look back at that.
I mean, why them girls always holding hands? Does that not bother y'all?
That's a twin thing, I think, man.
I think it's that, and they just she died 2018, November 15th.
Twins are different like that. They more together than regular brothers and sisters, man. They're the same person for the most part.
We took a picture together, man. And after we took the picture on the beach, I simply give you a hug because I was excited, man. We were dressed alike, and I gave you a hug, man. And the whole time I was hugging you, you were like pushing me away. You kept pushing me away. Well, these girls are holding hands. Every time I see them, they're holding hands.
We're not twins. It's special, man.
He said special. Are they special, Doug? They special.
Identical twins. They're real special.
Well, I think more than anything, people do have all the other moms have stepped in, all his other baby mamas have stepped in and try to nurture them. I think they did have a very good bond, because nobody else acted like Kim Porter did. The other girl, Chapman's mama, went on by her business. What else? Everybody just kind of went on, but for some reason, Kim could not let it go. That's interesting.
Well, I think Puffy really liked her, though. I think they were a real item, to my understanding.
Okay.
They weren't married though, right?
No, they were not married.
Diddy has never been married.
I keep hearing that he's got 7 kids. I never knew that.
He has 3 girls who are all pretty much the same age. Chance and the twins.
They've been pulling up. There's so many of them. They've been pulling up to court on Greyhound buses.
No, it's not like a Sprinter, but it's still 15 passenger. But you did see he has a new little baby. She's a little girl. They blur out her face a lot. Her name is Love. He had a baby with this last woman. It was real quiet.
Wow.
But yeah, he does have the 3 boys, one of which is not his biological, but he claims him as dad. It's Albie Shure's son, and then he has the other 2 boys, the 3 girls plus a new baby. So yep, it's 7.
Okay.
3 boys, 4 girls. He's a girl dad. So yeah, next up, we want to talk about Jay-Z because they just going back and forth. They coming for the men. Do y'all think that gentleman looks like him?
No.
We got the same exact nose and lips.
Well, whoever he is saying that he was told on his mother's deathbed that that is his
Look just like that nigga.
father. And he has been granted the opportunity. He has been trying to take him to court, and Jay-Z has been fighting it. Like, no, I'm not going.
If Jay-Z ain't his daddy, Usher is.
That's true.
You see it, right? You see it, right? That's Usher. That's Usher with some little baby ears, but that's Usher.
So Ollie, let's talk about this. This kid was told that Jay-Z is his dad. He wants a paternity test, and Jay-Z is like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Yep, he said he's not doing. His name is Rymir Satterthwaite. Satterthwaite. It's a lot of letters. It's not just Satterthwaite. So he claimed to be the son of hip hop mogul Jay-Z. He has pleaded with the rapper like, "Hey, can we please have a paternity test?" He's 31 years old now, and he said this is not a money grab. He just wants, like most people, to know where he comes from. And if that's my daddy, I want to know. So
yeah, it's a money grab. Right? The minute that blood test say, yeah, you got Jay-Z blood in you, he could be like, screw you, pay me.
Put that picture back up one more time, Tree.
Run me my money.
Run me my money.
Yeah, so his mom, Wanda, said that she was allegedly in a relationship with Jay-Z when she was 16 and Jay-Z was 22. This is supposed 1992. So that's already a problem. Because people say Jay-Z has a pension. Yes.
But because you know the law, and maybe this isn't your area of expertise, but how does child support work? Is it after the child is 18, you can't get child support? So he can't, the mother can't get back child support.
The mother's dead. The mother's dead.
Oh, okay. And
she told him about Jay-Z being his father on her deathbed.
I totally missed that. Is Jay-Z obligated to take a blood test if this kid requests it or no?
At first he was no. But the court, he has gone to court and they've fought him, but they finally said he has to do it now.
Jay-Z has to do it.
He have to do that. So if Jay-Z's my daddy, I want him to take a blood test.
Right. Can the kid benefit monetarily from it now after the fact he's over 18? Can he get money from Jay-Z now if he finds out Jay-Z is really his dad?
It will probably likely be some kind of civil action, not necessarily termed as like child support. It will probably, he could take him to court, a civil action for like, I don't know if it would be alienation of affection, but there's probably some term depending in New York for back, like intentional infliction of emotional distress. Like if he is found to be his child, somebody's gonna figure out a lawsuit way to him to take him to court and get what is owed him from that time of 92, maybe like when you were born to 18. The law gets real creative, especially in criminal law. This will be a civil action because there's no criminality, but the work, it never matches what you think it should. You're like, how are they able to do that? Doesn't even, when you see people get off for something, you're like, how? We see them guilty. But there's some little portion in the law that, so I'm going to research that and maybe I'll have an answer for you.
Right. Okay.
And I know it's time for us to get on, but Nicki Minaj is coming after Jay-Z as well. She says he owes her money. And she is saying it's $200 million, and it all has to do with the sale of the title platform. They said there was no money for the initial celebrity investors. So when they sold it, that they said there wasn't they didn't make any money off of it, but they're finding that they did.
That don't even sound fair. Run her money. Right.
We're going to see what his team is saying because Nikki is on she hell bent on coming for him about this child. She's talking, Nikki messy. She petty Nicki Minaj and she is coming. So that's going to be interesting.
Okay.
And y'all, wait a minute. And I just want to tell people to check out the Brat's new song. Oh, didn't she look pretty? But check out the new song. Because it is an old. It's like a. I hope I don't get in trouble. It's a lesbian fest.
I'm down with the Brat. The wife and I are watching The Chi, and she was on an episode of The Chi, and the Brat was about 315 pounds in that series.
Well, she got Big Booty Judy as her wife now, and I don't think she cares.
She's a big old woman now. I mean, a big old woman.
Well, I think it's just like with any other relationship. When you start dating, you're like, I don't care no more. I got him. So I think that's how she is. She with Big Booty Judy. They making all that money through Kaleidoscope. And she had, I just want you to check out the video. It's
I will.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart.
will.
Brad was
you're not gonna be happy about it. But
I'm down with the Brat. I love the Brat.
Brad was about 110 pounds back when she first came out.
Multiply that time.
She was a little kid-looking young lady.
Oh, Justani says that Brat was pregnant when she was. Oh,
okay.
Tree saying no, the hell she wasn't.
Well, her new song is "Have You to Myself" and "Ode to Her Wife," and she got the other lesbian couple in the video with her singing. So that's all.
She don't care if we think she's pretty.
And she is pretty. Her hair was so pretty on this thing.
She's beautiful. Oh, she's a beautiful lady.
She is beautiful.
No question. She's a beautiful chick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a beautiful chick.
Good job, Wally. Thank you very much.
See y'all later.
And we're going to bring you back. All right, so don't disappear. We're going to bring you back in a second.
I won't.
All right.
Disappear.
That's the entertainment report with the lovely Ollie Michelle. Coming up next in the Dog Guys with your boys, the Two Live Stews. It's time for us to get into this top five, baby. Oh, baby. The people have spoken. They don't like cheaters, and they don't like black on black crime.
A little
Black people got it
miscalculation
hard
by
enough. We don't need to be dragging each other down and talking about how bad we are.
I'm glad
you supported your boy.
I'm glad somebody finally told you that. You be dragging Angel Reese like it's nobody business.
That's After you just said that girl was 315 pounds.
You never heard me drag Angel Reese.
Exactly.
If you saw Brat in The Chi, you would realize that she was looking like 300 plus. 3 stacks. And I got nothing bad to say about Angel Reese. That's you that say bad things about her and try to put it off on me.
I say bad things about Angel Reese.
You're losing ass. Y'all keep it locked for the top 5. You Two Live Stews. Your Two Live Stews experience.
And finish the trending topics, perhaps.
Yeah, and finish the trending topics.
Stay in Russia, Tree.
Don't go back. Don't go away.
Just stay in Russia.
Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance, every workout.
So, Piece of My Love. This has always been folklore. Did somebody say dumb bitch? Is that a real ad-lib?
No.
Okay.
It's not. It's a scat.
Okay.
So it's like zombie baby, right?
Okay.
So, but people always say when you slow it down, he says dumb bitch.
Right.
I said now for people that know how to do music, if you're doing a song and then you slow it down, it goes I don't know it dumb bitch, then goes into the beat, then that don't make no sense.
Right.
Just common sense. It don't make no sense musically.
Yeah.
But what we said now is like, look, like you said, it's folklore, right? That one thought process that went across the world made everybody love that song because it was never a single. That song never came out as a single. A lot of songs that y'all love, Goodbye Love, that wasn't a single. Piece of My Love wasn't a single.
Who knows what that teddy bear sweater is called that he had on? That teddy bear sweater's fat.
Piece of My Love wasn't a single? That's what he just said. Now when they say a single, Tree pop on, Ollie pop on. You get both of the because you know they're singers. So when they say it didn't come out as a single, what does that mean? That the label didn't push it out for individual play on radio stations? What do they mean by that?
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't pick that one, is what my understanding. Because don't the labels pick them? The artists don't get to.
They sit and listen to like an array of songs, and you give them your opinion. Like, I really feeling myself on blah blah blah. And they're like, no, we're gonna go with such and such. We're gonna do a video, and we're gonna push money behind that one. So that's because it probably didn't until people got the actual album. Then it got a lot of play, and you used to call the radio station. Oh, play so, because they used to tell you, call the radio station, tell them to play whatever.
So wait a minute, wait. So is he saying, and welcome back to the show, that was not Aaron Hall. What's his brother name? Damian Hall. So what he's saying is that single never was positioned and it never got airplay? Is that what he's saying?
No, he's saying that they never selected that one as a single to be dropped from the album. Like, you'll pick and say, we're going to drop. You know how you go and look at Billboard's top 100, like this single it charted for however many weeks. That ever wasn't a song they initially selected as a single to be released.
Tree, what is the bull doing over there? What is the bull doing over there?
I'm going.
What is the bull doing over there? They're back there getting all freaky and stuff. We're trying to do a show.
Ryan couldn't focus no more. It was all he could do.
I just keep imagining the bull bulling, and we're trying to do a show.
Well, Doug is here, so it's not the bull.
That's funny.
That's true too.
That's funny. All right, Ollie. Thank you. That's just amazing to me that "Peace of My Love" wasn't a single. And I'm still kind of unclear about it, even though Ollie did a great job of trying to explain it. That's one of the greatest albums ever. Every track on Guy's first album was a classic.
Let it run.
They probably had a hard time figuring which song should we release as a single because every one of them were great.
Yep, I agree.
Oh my gosh,
I agree.
If you are a YN and you've happened across this show, do yourself a favor and download Guy's first album and download Jodeci's first album. And just sit back. If you can appreciate classics and legendary music and all of that,
just let it run.
You'll think you'll win.
Just let it run.
You'll think you'll win.
Now, real quick before we get into this top five, again, what that sweater? Anybody know the brand of that sweater that he had on?
You know, Owens don't know what kind of goddamn sweater that is. He's trying to act like he a YN.
All right. And also,
Damian
before we
Hall.
get to the top five, man, tomorrow I have a root canal at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh.
How many root canals have you had, man?
2 or 3.
Okay.
And it still didn't work. It didn't matter. The teeth got pulled out at some point.
I'm thinking about telling them when they
Just
go
pull
in there.
just pull it. When you get our age, and I remember I used to hear that all the time. Old people telling me when I was a kid. I told them just to go ahead and pull it.
Pull it.
And I'm saying to myself as a 10-year-old, no, you want to try to save your goddamn teeth? No.
No. I'm thinking about when I go into tomorrow, man. I'm gonna tell that kid, hey, instead of me spending that $1,000 for you to give me the root canal, just pull it.
That's horrible.
Pull it.
That's absolutely horrible. It's worse than pulling it. Yeah, go ahead. Come in. Who's trying to come in?
Pull it. Pull it.
Just pull it.
That's bullshit.
Just pull
I'm
it.
telling you. Pull it.
They're setting me up to charge me to do something else later on. Just pull it.
Ollie, do we agree? Just pull it?
Yes. Snatch it out yourself. Don't even go in there.
I woke up, man, and my face was swollen right here. And even before I called the dentist, I tried to take a motion or two to because I knew what it was. I knew what they were going to say. Oh, Mr. Stewart, looks like we're going to have to give you a root canal. Man, just pull it.
That root canal is worse than just pulling it. And all you gotta do is get a little bridge.
And they're turning that thing and this and that.
Yeah, they doing some kind of like screwdriver thing when they do
a
root canal.
And it's 8 o'clock in the morning. That's gonna blow my day for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to smoke nothing afterwards because they're going, man, just pull it.
Just pull it.
Let's get into this top five, Tree. Show the results from our last top five, Tree, if you don't mind. I'll be damned. And the 16 to 15 is one off, but I'm not even going to fuss about it. I want to get with another resounding win, 75% of all the votes. And I want to thank the people for supporting me. I want to thank y'all because you're standing with me being righteous for fair top fives. And I want to thank y'all for your support.
You need to give some background on what the top 5 was and all of that. People don't know what you're talking about.
You do that. You do that. No, I won. You do that.
Don't tell me what to do. I don't want to talk about it no more. I'm not going to tell anybody then.
No, listen. The winner of the top 5 runs this segment. I've won the last 3 or 4 weeks. I want you to tell them what the top 5 was about.
No. How about that? No. 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 No.
So
no.
you went from like an 8-point lead.
I'm on a little bad run right
up
now.
By 1. You realize that, right?
I'm in a little bad run right now. So if you're new to the show, so that you can have a little understanding of me explaining myself on this.
Do what I told you to do. Explain.
We did the top 5 quarterback bust, NFL quarterback bust of all times. I had Jamarcus Russell at number 1.
Yep.
Okay.
People are not standing for the black on black crime no more. That's enough. It's enough.
So I had Jamarcus Russell at number 1, and I thought people would just say, "Yeah, Jamarcus really embarrassed, black fans across America in his effort."
You embarrassed Jamarcus and black people.
So
black players.
Here's the story that a lot of people may not know or may have forgotten. The Raiders gave Jamarcus Russell some videotapes of some blitz rushes, some blitz packages from the team that they're playing that week. And they said, go home and watch these and come back. Let's talk about it, right? He comes back the next day. The coach said, so what'd you think about the blitzes? And he was like, yeah. Did you watch the tape, in effect? And he's like, yeah, I watched the tape. And so I'm good. I'm good on all the blitz packages y'all had on the tape. The tape was blank. They set that nigga up. The tape was blank. And he felt hold on. I went back and read the story because I wanted to make sure I was clear on it because I remember it. They did it several times.
Right. So he didn't watch all year.
He watched no tapes. So somebody in the 2 Live Truths Facebook chat group was like, Doug, you too hard on him. He was young. The Raiders were a bad organization. All of that's true. Doug, you should go back and watch. They did an interview with him on The Pivot, the show with
Ryan Clark
and those guys.
Yes.
And they asked him straight up about that. He didn't deny it. He tried to make it sound like it wasn't as bad as people make it out to be, but he didn't deny it at all.
Yep. Here's the problem I have with this situation right here, man. Let's not air our dirty laundry, Doug Russell. Yep. Thank you. Why not? I agree. I
thought people would have said, man, this guy had the greatest opportunity in the world. He was the number 1 pick. He would do his best. He would work hard. He would try to get better.
But that's my point. It wasn't Russell. It was the Raiders. It
wasn't the Raiders that didn't watch the film and lied about watching film.
Okay, but time out.
Go ahead.
Your words, not mine. They did this. They gave him multiple tapes.
Right.
So this went on for weeks where they knew he wasn't watching the film, but they kept with the propaganda and the BS.
Mm-hmm.
Pull him to the side like, hey, man, a month ago, we've been giving you tapes that doesn't have anything on it. We need you to do this work now.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why he was bad was because of the organization, which is what I said the other day. Why would you allow him to watch fake tapes for months at a time?
That's probably true. Many people that have played for the Raiders organization, they said it. Warren Sapp said the same thing. Randy Moss said the same thing. They were a bad organization, this, that, and the other. But bottom line is, if you watch this interview that the dude told me to watch, and I can't remember the listener's name that told me to watch this interview. If you watch the tape, and he was young. What was he? Probably 20 years old? He was young.
Yeah, he was young.
If you watch that interview that he did, It was an excuse fest. The entire interview, he's making excuse, and I did it, and they. Excuses are tools of the incompetent. They build monuments of nothingness.
Yes, yeah. Kyler Murray had the same situation in Arizona where they were sending him home on a tablet, telling him to watch stuff, and he was playing video games. And they could tell based upon usage rates how much time you watched the tablet. They can tell from The Office. He wasn't watching it at all. But they didn't do what the Raiders did. They didn't keep letting them do it. They were like, hey, man, for the record, we know you're not watching it.
If you watch this interview,
we need you to work, man.
If you watch this interview he did with those guys, man, he threw out the word bro 600 times. They just didn't help me, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it was bad, bro. Yeah. Bro.
Morgan has some friends that she plays on the video games with, and it's a couple of little boys, and she says bro, and I'm telling her stop saying that. You stop saying that, and don't let them call you bro either. If I hear them calling you bro, I'm making you get off.
Why do young ladies even accept that? It's Kara does the same thing.
Yeah.
Bro.
You're not a bro. You're not a bro.
It's worse for a lady. But man, congratulations on your little funky win. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and get back going on the right path with these top fives, man.
For the record, you're going to get back on the right path. But the people that's spoken, you and Tree's BS is not getting support anymore.
They ain't spoken nothing.
You and Tree's BS is not getting
your whole propaganda campaign about how me and Tree.
People are not going to stand for the black on black crime. We should support each other.
Nigga, I'm the blackest man on radio. Listen, the whole black on black crime, the whole me and Tree finagle something, this or whatever, so that we could win is BS. I've won since that whole debacle where you tried to paint me as this cheater or whatever, me and Tree cheating. I've won since then.
I've been thanking you for your wins, telling you congratulations, and you call my win funky. Well, damn, Doug, tell us how you really feel.
All right,
Doug, you do need to be more. The way you lose is not cool.
He's a terrible loser.
Whatever.
He's a terrible loser.
He's trying to paint us as we are cheating or whatever, and we just
everybody saw y'all cheat though. Everybody saw y'all cheat.
I told you the other day. I put my hand on a stack of Bibles. Me and Tree have never cheated you in this top five.
But we've got a video where we saw it. Where we saw her change the results.
That's a lie. Stop doing that.
It's not a lie. It's not a lie.
Are we ready?
You and Trump think y'all can say whatever y'all want, and people just going to accept it. No, power to the people. Thank y'all for voting the righteous way. Thank y'all.
Hey, if you can, please donate to the show. Look to the bottom of the chat to the right. There's a dollar symbol. Click on that and donate $1, a couple dollars. We'd appreciate it.
Y'all make me so happy supporting my top five because I've been doing it the right way from the start. The right way from hit the violins, please. Somebody hit the violins. I've been doing it the right way. And give me an ISO, just one-on-one, please. Just me. Take him out and give me an ISO. Hit the violin. I've been doing it the right way from the start. Putting my time and my effort into this. And for them to just be able to just falsify the records and the results. It's not right. And you, people who spoken, you're not standing for it.
Some bullshit.
And I appreciate your support.
Look at that lying, Ryan.
We got to fight the machine. We got to do what's right.
Crying, Ryan.
Thank y'all so much. And a lot of people ask me, how come I always sway and move to the side? I don't wear pants when I do the show, and I'm sitting in a leather chair, and my skin sticks to it sometimes.
We need you to bring your mic in front of you too, man. Because of the angle that your mic is at, man, it goes in and out sometimes.
Yeah, whatever. Worry about your mic, chump.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious, man.
Yeah, I'm serious too.
We gotta clean some things up around here, man. We got big things popping. Let's clean some things up around here, man. Please.
Yeah, like the cheating that goes on with the top fives. We've cleaned that up. Yeah, we've cleaned that up.
Exactly.
We got Tree over there in Nicaragua getting beat down by the bull during the show. And I mean, yeah, we got to clean a whole lot of stuff up. Let's clean that up.
All right, when we get back from the break, last 48, the biggest memes in the Two Live Shoes Facebook chat group in the last 48 hours.
Tree taking trips with the bull. How you feel about that? Does that bother you? A guy that wears BBC, on his hat, got your gal over in Russia doing Lord knows what. You're in the dark. Pow! Dogs and poodles. It's the Two Live Stews, and we're back. Our debate that started us on radio was the effectiveness of the option. Idiot.
You call your brother idiot? I never call you
A
an idiot.
dummy. What you did is called hijack the show. I'm done. Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart streaming live Monday and Thursday at 7 a.m.
That's the number 2 live stews, youtube.com. 2 live stews, youtube.com.
Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance. Every workout.
Shouts out to you boys. This is Stews, the Two Live Stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience. I got a question for you, man. Happy
Hold on.
birthday to
Remember what you were going to say. Fly Tie says, man, why Doug hat look like one of those hair dryers used to sit under? Sir, that's another thing about the era, the throwback jersey era.
Yeah.
We got the hats too big.
All the hats are too big. All my hats are too big.
Look.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, man. Happy birthday to my man Till Dog. What do toilets do when they get embarrassed?
What do what?
What do toilets do when they get embarrassed? What do toilets do when they get embarrassed?
Their faces get flushed.
Oh, that's pretty good. They get a bit flushed. Good job, Doug. Oh, good job, man. That's awesome, man. I'm proud of you, man. I got a couple more. You want me to give you another one? Did you hear about the actor falling through the floorboards? Did you hear about the actor falling through the floorboards?
No.
He was just going through a stage. It's no big deal.
God damn, I wish I could find the boo track. I'm looking for these sound effects and I don't see the boo. I'll just do it by my own mouth. Boo, boo.
Why do you decide to get rid of your vacuum?
I don't know, man.
Why do you decide to get rid of your vacuum?
Tree, make sure you put a boo sound effect in there when you get a chance.
Because it's just collecting dust.
Boo, boo.
What we got? Last 48 man. Happy birthday, Till Dog. Shout out to you, homie.
Boo.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, Till Dog.
What's the spookiest kind of author? What's the spookiest kind of author?
I don't know.
A ghostwriter.
That was pretty easy. If I would have just thought about that for a second, I could have got that. But I was too frustrated already. Can we move on to the last 48, the biggest memes in the chat room?
Happy birthday, Till Dog. We got some good ones today.
If you're not part of the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group, you should be. Right now, we got like 40,000 members in it.
Has Angel had some work done to her face, man?
Probably makeup, man. They can do wonders with makeup these days. Put it back up, Tree.
She just looks different every time I see her.
You know what she looked like in this picture? She looked like the rapper. What's the rapper's name?
Meg the Stallion.
She looked like Meg the Stallion in this. I think that is Meg the Stallion. That ain't Angel Reese.
No, that's Angel.
The one on the right, the picture where she's holding sneakers. So anyway, let's talk about the meme. Angel Reese was just, I don't know, chosen. I was going to say nominated or elected. She was just chosen to be the cover model for the WNBA Madden game. It's not Madden game or PlayStation game or whatever.
It's the WNBA basketball game, man.
It's the WNBA basketball game. I don't know what.
So is this the first year they put the WNBA basketball game out?
I've never heard of it before, so maybe it is. I have no idea. So
That's
she gets chosen for the cover. Not your girl,
awesome.
Caitlin Clark.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Also,
she deserves it.
And also, don't try to play nice now.
Last month, she had like 110 rebounds, and the closest person to her was 80. So she had a record month of rebounding. Congratulations, Angel. I'm so proud of her.
And she just got her own new sneaker. I think it's Reebok. I'm not a fan of her sneakers, though. They look kind of like senior citizen sneakers.
It is Reebok because her and Shaq are really good friends.
Oh, so Shaq
the
opened
LSU
up
connection. Shaq runs Reebok. Shaq and Iverson run Reebok. So yeah, they got her.
We should have got a more closer picture of the shoes. They look like
orthopedic shoes.
Senior citizen shoes. They got to do better with Angel's sneakers. But shouts out to her. Congratulations. I'm glad she's getting recognized for all of the hustle and the great play that she's had over her first 2 years in the league. Yeah. And getting some love outside of that chick, Caitlin Clark.
When you get a chance, Google Caitlin Clark's new sneaker. Hers look good.
Well, look. Why would you say something like that?
Hers look good.
So we highlighting Angel Reese. And you bring up Caitlin Clark, how good her sneakers
we were done talking about Angel, and we did mention how her shoes look like orthopedic shoes, not Caitlin's. Caitlin's looks good.
All right, Tree, roll out the next meme. You're watching the Two Live Shoes Experience. Can we get that up on one shot by itself, please, Tree?
Damn, you demanding today.
No, because it's hard to read. It's hard to read for me.
Do you, man? Do you?
I just wanted to get your thoughts on this, man. You're the head of the LeBron James fan club. LeBron James has now played with the most number one overall picks in NBA history. DeAndre Ayton, Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, Derrick Rose, Kyrie Irving, Andrew Bogut, Greg Oden, Shaquille O'Neal, and Joe Smith.
Right.
I didn't know. I don't remember. Bogut was the number one pick in the draft?
Who?
Bogut. He was the number one pick in the draft?
Yes. The majority of those kids are bust. The majority of those players you just named were terrible.
Well, I think the point that the person that posted this is trying to make is,
what's the point?
Y'all always say LeBron didn't play with great players beside him, teammates.
Those Andrew Bogut, Greg Oden, you mentioned a couple kids that didn't get any time at all. They were terrible.
Well, I think that what the post is trying to say is.
And guess what? LeBron was great despite being with terrible players.
Hey, listen, I'm with you. I'm on your side. LeBron's a phenomenal player. But I think what the poster in particular and people that make this argument are saying is stop with LeBron never had good teammates around him. And that's why he had to jump from team to team to team.
Okay. Say the list of, first of all, he moved around because of free agency.
What it sounds like you're doing right now is making an excuse. And we just recited excuses.
I don't care what you think. Name those. Read the names again. Read the names again.
Put it back up, Tree.
Read the names again.
All I'm saying is we just went over excuses, and it sounds like you're about to make a bunch for your boy.
Just read the names again.
I mean, you can read. Go ahead.
I can't see it.
DeAndre Ayton, who's now Anthony Davis.
He's good.
And he hadn't played with DeAndre Ayton yet. He's about to start playing with DeAndre Ayton.
Okay, go ahead.
Anthony Davis.
Good.
Dwight Howard.
Good.
Okay, that's two right there. Derrick Rose.
Good.
Hall of Famer.
But it was an old Derrick Rose when he played with him.
No. Kyrie Irving.
Oh, good.
Hall of Famer. So it's 4 out of 5 that you
read the names, man.
Said good.
Read the names.
Andrew Bogut.
Bad.
I think Bogut was an all-star at some point. Greg Oden.
Bad.
I give you Greg Oden. Shaq.
Good.
Joe Smith.
Bad.
Joe Smith was a good player. He wasn't a great player.
Bad.
He didn't turn out to be a number one pick type great player, but
exactly.
He was a good player for a long time.
Bad. Next name.
I count 5 out of 7. You gave a thumbs up mark to.
Well, there's not. Is that all the list? Okay, there's 9 players. 5 for 4. 5 good, 4 bad.
Hey, man, listen. Hey, I just report the news. I don't make it.
Right. Yeah. LeBron won despite those smush Parkers that was on his team and the Andrew Bogans and yeah,
you
Joe
see
Smiths.
You see how you deflecting? You bringing up Smush Parker? That's not even on the list.
Right.
We see right through you, man. Next one, Tree. This puts
hurts my
stuff in
heart.
perspective.
This hurts my heart right here. I don't like this.
They ain't got no respect.
Oh, hold on, Doug. Hey, Super Chatters, we're going to get to y'all. Thank you. Y'all doing your things of the day. I don't want y'all to think we don't see what y'all doing.
Yeah,
thank you. We're going to get to y'all in a second.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
Thank you. Super Chatters are people that donate.
This hurts my heart right here. Go
From
ahead.
Gerald Houston, women criticize Felicia Rashad for saying no man wants to see his woman dressing half naked in public. And listen what this chick had to say. And Tree, did you mark out her name? The young lady's name at the bottom? Okay, that was already done, I guess, by the time we got it. This person that commented on Felicia Rashad making a statement about men don't want to see their women half naked in public, she comes back and says, I will never let an old washed-up actress in her 70s who has been divorced 3 effing times tell me how I should dress. You modest but single, so it ain't working for you, granny. Let us youngins have our ass out if we want.
Say
I
that last part one more time. Say the last part one more time.
Let us have our ass out if we want. With a tongue and some juice. This is what's going on in our society, in our community, in our neighborhoods today, man.
So at the beach this past weekend, when the family went to the beach, JP looks at my mom and goes, Miss Stewart, would you mind if
Our mom. Why do you keep saying my mom?
JP
You don't even look like her, really. I look like her. So you absolutely should include me in a conversation about our mom. Who you look like? Go ahead, man.
I look like my grandfather and my daddy, man.
Okay.
Which is why I want to talk to you about this after the show. We shouldn't do it on air.
Go ahead, man.
So JP looks at my mom and goes, Miss Stewart, would you be embarrassed if I wore one of those bathing suits right there? And she pointed, and it was one of those bathing suits where the lady's ass was out, right? And I look at my mom.
Who said this?
JP looked at our mom and said that.
Okay.
And I said, babe, you don't want to, you really wouldn't want to walk around with your ass out like that. I don't even know why you're asking my mother that, right? And my mother said, JP, if that's what you want to wear, you go ahead and wear it, right? Yeah,
because she's just tired. She's just tired of that conversation. And she, it's almost like we watch these boys walk around with their pants hanging off their ass.
Right.
And 10 years ago or 15 years ago when that became a style, we may have said something. Now it's just too much. We tired.
These ladies was at this beach with all their ass out. All of it.
European style. They've been doing that in Europe forever, from what I understand. But yeah, it was overwhelmingly a lot of people at the beach last weekend who had thongs, wearing thongs in the public beach and asses out. It was a lot. What?
Your face.
There's a lot of asses out.
Well, I'm not opposed to them doing that. I wouldn't like my old lady to do that, but she wouldn't anyway. But I'm not opposed to women walking around with their ass out if they want to have their ass out.
Yeah, but you don't want your daughters having her ass out like that.
Nope. Don't want that.
The Owens just tired, man. We just what? I mean, seriously. Because that type of stuff, the community would have pulled that young lady to the side and told her about herself. But now you're a bad person if you tell somebody the truth.
Now let's get back to the post. I didn't know Felicia Rashad was married and divorced 3 times.
See, I don't even think that's true either.
Is that true?
She's been married to Norm Nixon for 50 years. I don't know. I didn't know she was married before Norm Nixon.
Tree is saying no.
She's not married to Norm. Her sister is. She was married to Rashad, the guy, the sportscaster.
Oh, good call, Tree.
Thank you. I'm getting my Allen sisters. No, Allen's. I'm getting my Allen sisters mixed up. So Debbie Allen is married to Norm Nixon Felicia Rashad, former Allen, is married to Ahmad Rashad. She may have been married 2 times before Ahmad Rashad. I don't know. Arlie's saying no. Let's let Arlie come in. This is entertainment.
She's not currently married. They divorced in 2001. They have
She's
a
been
beautiful
married
daughter
3
who's an actor.
times. William Lancelot Bowles Jr., he's a dentist. Victor Willis, lead singer for the Village People, and Ahmad Rashad. She's had 3 husbands.
Felicia Rashad was married to a Village person?
I didn't know that either. Wow.
She was married to a Village person?
So I think she has the right to speak her mind about how these young people and these YNs are dressing.
Yeah, because you can't deny she's classy. She's always come across as super classy.
Right. However, you've been married 3 times. Maybe you need to look in the mirror.
But but I don't think being married has anything to do with me having my body parts out. Those 2 things are not. That's like telling me I can't tell you about, I'm gonna have a conversation with my son about marriage and divorce, even though I'm divorced, not to give you advice, but to just tell you, hey, that might not work. That girl that was probably writing that probably ain't never even been married because your ass too busy being out and don't no man want to marry that. And the ones that do, I'm very sad for you.
Well,
because it's gonna be a problem.
All I'm trying to say is, I'm not judging her, and she has the right to speak her mind and say how she feels about it.
Everybody has the right to speak their mind.
And I think she's right. However, if you've been married 3 times, these YNs don't need to be listening to you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I like Felicia Rashad. I like her sister too. I think she's a good woman. And I don't like to see these YNs talking bad about her. But the minute I've realized that you've been married and divorced 3 times, I don't want your opinion on what these people should be looking like in these streets.
Okay, man.
Get your man and keep your man.
You are 100% wrong.
I'm sorry. What does what she dresses? What does her attire and her suggesting that women are being inappropriate? What does that have to do with her ability to stay in a marriage?
Yeah, I didn't say it had anything to do with it. I didn't.
But that's what you're insinuating.
I don't know where you got that from, Tree. I didn't say any of that.
That's exactly what you're insinuating. You're not insinuating that?
Your insinuation is on you, not on what I'm saying.
Go ahead, Tree.
You can insinuate whatever you want, but I didn't say that.
Now he's trying to back up from his comments. Go ahead, Tree. Next one. Let's move on.
Married 3 times, telling these YNs, man, please.
Which NFL?
You and Hallie giving them men a hard time. 3-4 times? 3-4 times?
Which NFL teams has the best alternate white helmet? I thought this was cool. I love the white helmet.
I love the white helmets too.
Which one is the best? Which one's the best you think out of all these? Let's see if we're on the same page. We're not twins, but we are brothers. We're happy and we know it and we're colored.
The Minnesota Vikings one is dope because it's got the outline. I like that one. Second column on the left.
Yeah, I see it. And you're watching
like
that one experience.
And the Bengals one with the tiger stripes.
That's the one I'm picking. The Bengals one.
Yeah, that's dope too.
The Bengals one is real fly. The white tiger, because there's actually white tigers that exist. I like the Bengals one. Tina O says she likes the Bengals. Kerry Porter says he likes the Cowboys, of course. The Browns. The Browns one is whack. The Browns one is whack.
Pull me up, Tree, real quick.
They really need to rethink their marketing of the Browns organization, man, because
here's the Georgia Tech one.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
Stole this years ago walking through the locker room.
Where'd you get that from?
Never mind.
They were playing. They played in those helmets. They played in that before.
We had an all white out. Remember, we beat Miami. Was it Miami or Florida State? We wore these white helmets.
Oh, those are dope.
And I went in the locker room after that game, and I went and snagged one when nobody was looking.
Are you serious?
Yep.
But why are you telling the world right now? You know we're heard all over the world, right?
It's okay. It's okay.
And you're watching the 2 Lost 2's experience, huh? Okay.
It's okay.
So it seems like most people agree with us. The Bengals is the best.
Yeah, that's live. Those tiger stripes.
Yeah,
like the albino tiger. That's dope.
Right. All right, next one, Tree. You're watching the 2 Lost 2's experience. You can donate to the show. We'd appreciate it if you did. $1, $5, $50. Look to the bottom of the chat. Click on the donate, dollar symbol.
This is tough.
Click on the dollar symbol and donate. And if you're watching the replay, do the same thing. Bottom of the chat, but click on the heart symbol and donate after the fact. All right. These are legendary at this point. One got to go.
This is
Who
tough.
you choosing?
This is tough.
This is real easy to me. I thought this was going to be easy to you.
I would say Alicia Keys got to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Behind Alicia Keys, I would say Mary. And it hurts to say Mary because she means so much to me. But it would be Alicia or Mary. Brandy and Beyonce, they both can go.
Say what?
Brandy and Beyonce can both sing.
Oh, you said go as in go.
I mean, go as in sing.
I am 100% against taking off Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige, literally. Mary J. Blige, Guy, Jodeci, as I mentioned earlier, literally are the soundtracks to our lives in the early 90s.
Agreed.
I'm not getting rid of no Mary J. Alicia Keys easily is off this list. Arlie.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
I would definitely have to. Alicia has to. I said, bye, Lee. I'm sorry.
Bye, Lee.
Yes, bye, Lee, because you, like you said, Mary J is a soundtrack to our, like, what's the 411? Oh my God.
What's the 411?
Then you came back, all the songs. Oh my God. Mary J, that little
right.
little walk. You got Mary. And then Beyonce is like the quintessential Renaissance woman right now. I don't like her acting at all, but I can stand a Beyonce song here, there, and yon. Yeah. And then while I don't know Brandy's catalog, Brandy she has vocal quality.
Talked about
Alicia,
that the other day. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Alicia did a tribute to Prince, pregnant all up on the Do You Want Him? I don't know if y'all saw that, one of them award shows, and I just was like, I can't. She was on there twirling her head around, and she was big pregnant and trying to crawl on the piano. It was so, I was like, she gonna have that baby right there on the show. Oh my God, what is happening? Y'all have to go back and watch that footage. If you didn't pay attention, you know me, it's a Prince tribute. And Prince was like,
right.
What is happening? So yeah, bye, Lee.
Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, Ollie. All right, next one. I think we got one more, maybe even two more. We might even have one or two more.
Bring Ollie back.
Oh, this is the last one, Tree? This is the last one. Okay. We're going to bring Ollie back up. I want to be D9 down. So I did not know that Brandy was an honorary AKA. Yo-Yo is a Zeta, is an honorary Zeta. MC Light is a Sigma Gamma Rho. And as of yesterday, Ollie, yesterday, Queen Latifah is a Delta.
I know some people that have problems with this. Do you have a problem with this, Ollie? No?
What do you mean a problem with it?
A problem with what?
But just, a lot of people literally put in years of work to be a part of these organizations, and for one weekend to have the organization handed to you, a lot of people have problems with that.
I think there's certain things that are not handed to them, but what I will say about Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated is that they do an amazing job of the honorary members they select. They're women that we would be proud, and for reasons beyond their control. Some of them, like, I can't think of her name right now. She played Billie Holiday in that movie. She's amazing. Sings it, and rise up. Audra Day. Audra Day became a Delta maybe two conventions ago, and it's all she wanted. Like, she was so excited. We got Cheryl Lee Ralph 2 years ago. This group of sisters, I mean, they are just like, they're in tech.
Was the Queen the headliner? Was the Queen the headliner? Is there another name?
Not in my opinion. Donna Brazile, who everybody knows in the political arena, she's on there. Fawn Weaver, the founder of Uncle Nearest, is on.
Shout out to you, Fawn. I like Fawn.
Fawn. Queen Danielle Brooks, who is an actress known for doing she won something for Color Purple, I think it did. She played
but you pledged. Didn't you pledge?
I did. Okay. But there's still.
So let me say this.
It's almost like somebody giving you an honorary doctorate. You didn't work for that, but you got it, and you get recognition, and we're proud to say you're a part of our
organization. People that look sideways at people to get honorary doctorates too.
I want to comment. I want to give you my comments on this, and yes. I think we may have talked about this on the show. My whole life, I've been vehemently against honorary doctorates and honorary sorority fraternity members. I did too much shit, to get mine.
Absolutely.
To just we give you yours. I've always been like that. And I can't remember who said it. We may have talked about it on the show. They made a good point. The honorary doctorate is for people that have already done the work. You see what I'm saying? When you get your doctorate, you work towards it. You do things to work towards getting an honorary or a doctorate. The people that they give honorary doctorates to, they've already done the work in advance, and they're just being recognized after the fact, at the end of it. Does that make sense to you?
I hear you.
Queen Latifah has probably done so many philanthropic things and given back to communities and done all of these worldly things. So, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you, man. But when it comes to the frat, I was 100 days till Omega Underground. 100. And we wasn't having pillow fights for them 100 days.
No, but I don't think I think I look at it like these people are giants in their
low asses and high knees.
I get it. So I understand.
And watching TVs.
Surprisingly, it's usually older women. They're not out here trying to. I guess it's more of a name. They're like, Aretha Franklin was an honorary, and what's her name? Not Della Reese. I know what I'm looking at. So I don't think at that, like now Queen Latifah not about to be somewhere setting out hops or doing stuff. She's still going to continue the work that Delta typically does in a graduate placement. Like we're not being hazed. No, we've never been hazed.
The majority of people that come into our frat, they are out setting out hops in the Ultimate Omega Men.
Oh, well, because I've only seen like Cheryl Lee Ralph. I've seen her and the Delta showed up for her when she got her Walk of Fame. She was just so overwhelmed. And that's the problem I have. They don't understand the sisterhood at that point. They don't realize, what it was like. But it's almost like grad chapter people coming in. I struggle with grad chapters. I struggle. I struggle
a little bit less with grad chapters than I do honorary.
Really? See,
honorary, you used to really, really get under my skin. But I guess it's one of those things when you get older, and like I mentioned, someone gave an explanation behind it that made pretty good sense. Like people that come into these fraternities as young people and undergrads, they do a lifetime of work after that fact. That's noted and recognized. These celebrities, they've done the work already in advance is a way to look at it.
A friend of mine told me it's not too late to pledge Sigma. What I wanted to be in college. Till Dog, happy birthday, man. Do your thing, Till Dog. Do your thing,
It isn't too late. I have friends who are still interested in being all these things. I just, I can't imagine getting in some of the stuff in my undergrad. Y'all gonna do that to me as a grown woman. I just, we what now? What is we doing? Standing in what? And you going what? Oh, no, thank you. But I don't know.
This is a perfect example right here. Loose neck side. My frat made Ricky Smiley an honorary member because of what he did for HBCU marching bands.
Oh, KK side? He became a member. Okay. Well, I think.
No, Ricky. Oh, okay. I see what he's saying.
Yeah. He said he made him.
Is Ricky Smiley also KKSI?
Yeah, he probably is. He always. I think he was in the band.
Oh yeah, he's a big supporter of HBCU bands.
Yeah.
Did he pledge undergrad or grad? Ricky Smiley.
Grad.
Right. So, I'm just saying, I'm proud of the women. Every year I'm having to look up some of these women. Like, oh my God, who is she? Just great. So, yes.
Man.
Thank you, Holly. We appreciate that.
So
congratulations on Queen Latifah. I like the Queen.
Fawn Weaver, don't leave out all the Danielle Brooks.
Congratulations to all those ladies.
Oh, and it was a basketball in a WNBA. I can't think of her name right now, but
Swin Cash.
Yeah, her name is interesting because it's like Swingala or something. Oh, bless her name.
Thank you, Holly. Appreciate it. Yeah, As I've gotten older, sir, I've accepted it. I've accepted it more as I've gotten older. I used to have a real problem with it 30 years ago. A real problem.
By the way, Swin Cash is super fine.
She is a very pretty lady.
Hey, Sarah, Swin Cash.
She's a very pretty lady.
Yeah.
We got 2 minute trespass coming up, man. We appreciate y'all. We'll get to the super chatters in the chat after that.
Yeah, man. You just really for 30 plus years. Really for 35 years felt some type of way about that honorary thing, man. But hey.
Dignity and grace were everything. So do you ever look at how wild Hollywood is now and you just think to yourself, boy, y'all got it easy. Y'all wouldn't have got away with that in my day.
Yeah, you'd have to look at Hollywood. I could look at the way young ladies dress.
I knew I should have worn some other pants.
You got your
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about
elbow, shoulder over here.
You know,
you want my coat?
the young ladies are so beautiful. They're so beautiful. And something has happened in popular culture. You know, and I don't mean to be critical, and I hope young ladies listening don't take this as personal criticism, because I don't mean it that way. But you're young queens. I'm taken aback when I see on a college campus young women dressed in strips of clothing.
Shout out to you, Miss Rashad.
How they used to say it, man, a hit dog a holler. Jess jumped right in there when she made that first comment.
Yeah,
because she fell into that category.
Jess said, I knew I should have put on some pants.
A hit dog will holler.
That was so funny. I was listening to that episode that day, and Jess said, I knew I should have put on some pants.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Jess be flaunting that bunkie. She got a fat bunkie. And she be flaunting it all over the place.
She's a sexy young lady.
Man.
God.
I mean, Felicia Rashad is the epitome of class. And it really, that video, it looked like it really bothers her. Like it really hurts. She's genuinely hurt.
Called them queens, and that is now that biatch icon. I hate why.
That was my point. Like you mentioned, she's talking about how she didn't stay married. That has nothing to do. She's commenting on what Felicia said. She's pissed about it. Hit dog. And then what does that have to do with her marriage ability? Nothing.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
that's all I was saying.
Maybe she takes some of them clothes off. She can keep a man. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Why do you say these type of things, man?
I ain't judging nobody. Shout out to you, Felicia Rashad. I like her.
You judging her. Lady. You actually judging Felicia Rashad.
A judger.
No, I'm not judging anything. She's married and divorced 3 times. Yeah, I ain't judging nobody.
You are.
But
that's exactly what you're doing is you're judging her.
She giving out advice. Okay.
Yes, Julius. Monique did say the same thing about black women at the airport. Doug has talked about, and Ryan, how we can't say anything to these kids.
That's out of control. The bonnets and the pajamas in the grocery store is just out of control. Just out of control. 2 or 3 days ago, I was in Publix, and it was this 17, 18. Now, she had to be a little bit older because she was by herself, so she was shopping. She had to be 20, 21, and she had on a full pajama set with Winnie the Pooh. No, seriously, it was decked out in Winnie the Pooh little logos all over it and a bonnet. Like she just rolled out of bed.
Got out of bed and went straight to the grocery store.
And the old me would have stopped her and said, "Young lady, who are your parents?" But now I'm classified as an ON, and I'm a bad guy if I pull a young lady to the side and say, "Young lady, your grandmother wouldn't like that."
What that Winnie the Pooh ass look like in them shorts, though? What that thing look like? She had meat back there?
I didn't look back there, man.
Oh, good for you.
You trying to be funny, man. This is a serious dialogue that we have in here.
It's time to read the chat.
The super chat. Let's go.
Crazy.
Okay, he probably got somebody to go get a tooth taken out on me, man. Anyway, shout out.
The whole thing.
No, everybody in the chat said don't do that though, Ryan. They said it's gonna shift your teeth real bad. Why not 2403? Shout out to you. Always one of the first people in the chat. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
He said it. Let's support the Stews on this great Thursday. Thank you for your support.
Thanks. Why not 2403? Thank you,
awesome.
brother.
You're awesome, awesome. Rail Scott was back. I missed you Monday, Rail. Didn't see you. For Dougie representing the home team. # Philly.
Shouts out to my man Rail Scott. Prime ties to go. The number
Prime
2.
Ties. That's right.
Rail said he done fought the machine. He not at work.
You got the hiccups, man?
Yeah, one just came out of nowhere, man. I'm sorry about that.
Damn.
Loose neck. I don't know what this is a reference to. It could be anything according to Loose Neck with no parentheses today. Skeezer.
He's talking about the young lady criticizing Felicia Rashad.
Yes, she is a hot humpback hoochie mama.
So if you're a young person, if you're a YN, skeezer is equivalent to what today? To what word today?
Ho.
What they call the one? A thought. A
thought. That's it. That's a good right. That's a good right.
That's really good.
Back in the 80s, we called a skeezer a thought, or we called a thought a skeezer.
Yes, skeezing. Okay, why not 2403 again? What's up?
Thank you. Why not?
Doug turned it into the ON right before our eyes. It's like he went from yo B-boy to I'm gonna call them people right now. It happened so quickly. Y'all saw it.
I'll be that.
Right, I'll be that. Loose neck side again. Side ride music. Oh my. Yin Yang in this thing?
Nope. Nope. When we played Janae.
Oh, yeah.
Side ride music. Yes, that was one of my favorites to hump to.
We played a bunch of classics today. Exclusivity, Ohio Players, Fire. Didn't we play Fire? Lil Jon and East Side Boys. We played some classics today. So you're gonna start hearing a lot more music, popular music on the show going forward. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Y'all, and I want to say I redid a little excerpt of Janae's, and I made myself 2 different people. A good friend of mine helped me do it, and I sang it. I'm gonna have to send it to y'all so you can see it. It's on one of my pages somewhere.
Get on the show.
If I could. It was cute. Okay. Shout out to I'm coming. Pause. Loose neck again. Tree trying not to wake Putin up because y'all said she was in what you call she trying to be quiet. I hope she ain't messing with Putin. Lord have mercy, no.
Russia.
She in Belarus. Isn't that in Russia? Frederick Anderson, shout out to you. He's going on the cruise. Shout out.
Frederick. Right. Thank you for coming on the cruise and donating, bro.
First drink on me, Frederick. First drink on me.
He said, the first drink is on him, Frederick. My day off, but I had to get up to support the Stews. Also, thank you, Arlie, for handling my deposit challenges. It was not his challenges, it was mine. And I thank him for being a great human being and being so kind. So shout out to him.
2 things. Share the show. That's very important. Hit share. And second thing is we are brought to you by, I got to remind you, we're brought to you by PlanNet and IntelliTravel. Do you want to learn how to own your own travel agency? Literally. No joking. And also, not just own your own travel agency, but if you travel frequently, get huge discounts on the cost of travel.
It's called commissions, not discounts.
Right. So email me, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. That's sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. And in the subject line, put details or I'm interested or something like that. And I'll shoot you back some information. All right.
And if you want to see me in what Felicia Rashad would deem very inappropriate clothing on the big old boat, email me at sme.arleywood@gmail.com. Come on the big boat.
Okay. All right. I love
That's how we gonna get them.
That's a tease.
It is. Good little shoulder. Kill him with the shoulder. Kill him with the shoulder.
You paying the bills today, Loose Neck. Thank you,
Loose Neck side. KK side in the building. The clock struck midnight on Doug's outfit. He turned back into an ON. He said he'll be that.
You know what's also dope? You remember you used to get the patches when they had patches on it like this from a particular year. Yeah. That even made it
more authentic.
It made it more authentic and better.
Yep.
So this is a patch from 1979. Real good stuff here.
Thank you, Frederick. Thank you, Frederick.
Frederick said, check y'all's bank accounts. Check mine this morning. Governor Kemp making it rain. It's $200 and some, I think, but that's what people getting. I'm not sure where it's coming from. It has something to do with our taxes. Maybe they late.
Everybody get it? Everybody get it?
I think you had to file one. I don't know the particulars. I've heard about it somewhere, but I don't know the particulars. Yep. So y'all check out your accounts.
Let me check right now. Shit.
Oh, he said right now, run him his money in the middle of the show. Loose neck side. Hooping in nursing shoes. Is that what it feels like? Is that what her shoes look like?
Yeah, they look like nursing shoes.
Orthopedic shoes.
Orthopedic, Lord. Shout out to you, Griff. Also going on the cruise. Woo-woo. Welcome to the big boat.
Appreciate you, Griff.
What's happening, fam? Paying my dues. I missed last Tuesday's show. We missed Tuesday too. What Tuesday did you miss, Griff? Anyway, he might be talking in the huddle. Oh, he missed that. Okay. We Noops had our conclave in Phoenix. Y'all showed it. It was 4,000 degrees. It was over 100 degrees every day and still in the 90s after 10 p.m. Have y'all been to Phoenix? I have been to Phoenix.
Yes.
And what's it? It's in Scottsdale. Yes, I've been to Scottsdale, and it's a lovely place.
Very hot.
Very nice. Dry heat. It's great for my hair, though. It was great for my hair. I just melted.
The wife and I went to Scottsdale for one of our anniversaries, and it actually snowed the first time there in like 100 years.
Really?
Y'all brought the snow. We were there. We brought the snow.
Oh, that meant y'all had to stay in and cuddle. That was good. Bart Wilder just giving us a little love. Thank you, Bart Wilder. That's a new name.
What's up, Bart?
How are you? Welcome to the show.
That's Tanya's husband.
Hey, oh my goodness, we needed him a few weeks ago when Tanya was. Oh.
Hey, Bart, praying for you, player. Hang in there, man. Yeah, praying for you, player. Praying for you, man.
MH, thank you so much. The Baltimore Ravens are winning the Super Bowl this season. Hey, go ahead and put your predictions.
That's who my money's on.
Thank you, MH. Thank you, MH.
It would be a phenomenal Super Bowl to have the Falcons against the Ravens. Michael Penix Jr. versus Lamar Jackson. I think I don't know who I would want to win. I want Lamar to win a Super Bowl so bad so he can at least shut up a few people.
Don't just disrespect the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts, sir.
That's what I was about to say. I feel like
they might be around for a while.
I kind of feel like Jalen got his, so I'm good. We can spread this thing around a little bit. It's a bunch of other brothers in the NFL that need a Super Bowl trophy on their resume.
I'm not a Dallas fan. My daddy grew me up hating Dallas, but I like Dak Prescott personally, and so because he's from this up, and I would like to see the Dallas Cowboys do something. They got to come out of a slump, Lord. They're America's team, but then I also wanted to see Detroit win because they got so close that time, and I just feel like Detroit deserves a win. They need that for the city, put on for the city, And I feel like the Falcons deserve a chance. Falcons, listen, if you're listening. Please stop losing on purpose. But that lady hexed us. And so, anyway.
You're watching the Two Live Stews experience?
Yes, you are. And we're reading the super chatters. Shout out to Loose Neck again. Doug mixing up Debbie Allen and Felicia Rashad. Your black card is under investigation.
Oh, come on. That's very easy to do.
No,
not really, but it's okay.
Come on.
We look for any reason to snatch a card.
They like the grown version of Puffy daughters that we talked about earlier, the twins.
They are, but they don't be holding hands going
everywhere. They don't be holding hands.
They do. I just saw a video of them they were like in bed together with their faces by each other, and they were singing a song or something. They're like in their 60s. Or maybe 70s.
They're in their 70s at this point. Well, Felicia might be. I think she's older than Debbie. I love Debbie. Y'all don't understand how much I love Debbie Allen from Fame. I love her from.
Yes.
I love her. Yes. I want to go to her school and be a middle school again, just to go to the school she has in Dallas. Okay, Jungle Brother, cash this Friday. Thanks in advance. We got you, Jungle Brother. Cashing it Friday.
Appreciate you, Jungle.
Appreciate you. Loose Neck. It's offering day to the stews. Take COD. Do the stews take cash on delivery? We will. We take all forms of payment.
Absolutely.
Take it out where we gotta do it. Deanna, shout you out. Thank you.
Hey,
hi guys.
Thank you, Deanna.
Thank you, Deanna.
You didn't have to do it, but you did. Thank you so much, Deanna. Thank you.
Good morning, pretty lady. Good morning.
Thank you so much.
We got
Courtney Williams.
We got some big stuff popping. Stay tuned. Y'all gonna be the first ones to know. Okay. And we say this all the time, but we really mean it this time. Okay. Big things popping. Stay tuned. Next couple of days, hopefully, and we're gonna drop it. I know we said that for 6 months about the cruise, but Nah.
It took us a minute to get it together.
We brought the cruise through too. We people with it.
And the t-shirts are all the stuff is coming. Shedrick, if you don't mind, email me at sme.arleywood. I think you said your son is a graphic designer. I have an idea that I want to see if he can bring to life. Courtney Williams, shout you out. Thank you so
did
much.
I send you some of the work of did I write Courtney down? Let me write that down. I got Courtney. Did I send you some of the artwork from Shedrick's son?
No, you didn't.
Ooh, I'll send it to you in a second.
Okay.
He's
this is the 2-minute. I don't talk to you. I don't talk to y'all outside on Mondays and Thursdays because y'all will wear a ninja out. Anyway, this is for the 2-minute trespass. Shout you out, Courtney Williams. Thank you. It was a good pass. I got a story about the Yin Yang Twins. My brother was on tour with them. That junk was so funny. I'm not gonna tell it now because it's inappropriate. Loose neck side. Is that real bamboo behind tree? Probably, but I don't know where she is. They keep saying Russia, but I don't think she's in Russia. I think she's in some other fun place.
Yugoslavia.
That don't sound fun either.
She's in Beijing.
Uncle, she getting her edges darkened. Uncle Mike, my gas light is on, but here you go. Thank you, Uncle Mike.
Bless your heart.
Uncle Mike.
Drive safely, Uncle Mike. Don't be out there in them streets like that.
Thank you, Uncle Mike.
Jashani, what's up? Playing Miss Rashad saying women need to be classy after the Yin Yang Twins saying let me see that.
I'm glad you read this one because I need to back up and talk about the Yin Yang song. I think Tree just dropped the ball because there's a lot of things going on. She's in foreign countries hooking up with the bull, so she missed it that the Yin Yang Twins were throwing around the P word in the song. Okay, that rarely happens. That never happens. You think she did it on purpose?
No, I don't think she did it on purpose. I think she. I mean, what? Don't all our songs have stuff in it?
No, Tree kind of plays. Tree kind of plays the radio, the radio versions.
Oh God,
she doesn't really.
I didn't notice. I'll be so big dancing. I ain't think nothing of it. Honestly, I just figure it's gonna come out, and yeah, that song. I thought about that. That's so true.
You make the pee pop.
My cousin didn't know that they had impediments, and she had gone backstage to take pictures with like my brother and all the other people that were on the tour that year, and she called me. Bitch, you didn't tell me. She said she was getting ready to take the picture and they walked and she was like,
so they just performed. They just performed before the BET Awards, like outside. Did you see that? You know how they had the outside stage set up?
Yes.
Notice that like one of them's got like a.
They both do. They met in special ed class. They met in Spanish class. Yes.
One of them got like a club foot.
And one of them got an arm. And he got a little.
One of them got the chicken arm.
One of them got something wrong with his arm. My cousin said she didn't know, and he came walking up to take the picture. She said she couldn't.
You know what? It's all making sense now. It's all making sense now. If you listen to the music. Well, I'll be damned. They met in special ed, huh?
They met in special ed. I can't think of what high school. I feel like it was MD Collins, but I don't remember. I'm gonna look it up. They met in special ed class, and that's when they started to become the Yin Yang Twins. And they really not twins. They friends from the class, but they both have a physical impairment.
Bless their heart.
Bless their little hearts, honey. So Calvin, aka Big Jeff, shout out to you. Thank you so much, Big Jeff.
Bless their heart.
Woo-hoo! Thank you, Big Jeff. Tree will be back. I know you all are missing her very sexy voice. Let me see.
No, not really. They don't miss her. Keep on going.
Tree, loose neck. Tree pointing that fork. She meant that she did. I don't know what she said, but she meant it. She typically says what she means and means what she says. So
y'all did the Thursday today with this super chat, man. Thank y'all.
Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
Jay, super sticker. Woohoo! You get it, Jay. This is I'm lying and making it look like I'm exercising. Okay. Shout out to you, Jay. Thank you so much.
Wait a minute, let me bring this on while I'm looking at it. From Deanna, she says, I always heard they were slow. I did not know this.
They made a special education class.
Bless their heart.
And I don't think it's nothing like mental. I think they have physical impairment. I don't know. But when you watch them perform, it's going to make sense to you. Go back to their older. Now they're older. So it's really like, oh, I'm tired. But go back.
When you just drop in your music every other
what's his face used to do that though? He wasn't in special ed class.
Lil Jon.
Out of nowhere.
Y'all, I'm not talking about people because special ed has a very special place in my heart. I'm not talking about the people. Word, Arlie. I don't know what I said, but Richard Bullock, I love you and thank you for your support. Carrie Portis, wake up every Monday and Thursday morning, listen to you guys, Arlie and Tree. Thank you for listening to us. We appreciate you coming through.
Carrie.
Carrie
Thank you,
Portis has got some information. He should be going on the cruise as well. Come on.
Y'all about to make me cry, Super Chatters. Y'all doing your thing this morning. Thank y'all.
Y'all have no idea how much we appreciate this, man. How
Yes,
important
because
this is.
big things are popping and they can't pop without boop, boop, boop. You can't get popcorn popping without finances. It's rough out here in these streets. Loose neck.
And trust us, we're gonna get to a point where we don't need to do this. At some point, it's gonna be a point where we don't need to do this. But right now, it's a necessity. All right. Thank y'all.
I'm giving him a little extra.
Go ahead, Ollie.
That was for the shoulder work, he said. You're welcome.
Thank you, Loose Neck.
Thank you so much. Trey Frazier. What up, Stews? Arlie. All Birds Super Bowl this coming season. Ravens versus Eagles. A dope job by you guys.
Or Ravens versus Falcons. All birds. I like that.
All birds. Let's make
All Birds Super Bowl. Yes.
We're gonna be playing Jungle. What's that? Brand new dance. It's called Birds.
Yes.
Okay. A dope job by you guys, and we have to bring you on soon. Let me know.
Yeah. Trey Frazier with the Barbershop Sports Talk podcast.
Thank you, Trey.
Real dope podcast. They're based out of DC, DMV area.
Appreciate you, Trey.
One of them is our cousin too, allegedly.
Y'all know y'all be related to everybody, but we all are in some way. That took us off our plantations. Corey Robinson, great morning, Stu Nation. I'm late, but still giving dues. Doug, take that hat off, bro. Rocking it the Ace Deuce style.
What's Ace Deuce? What does that mean?
Appreciate you, Corey.
1-2 style. I don't know. 1-2. He can't take it off now. He didn't comb his hair.
I don't want to do this because then you can't see my eyes. But you see how big it is. It's too big. So this is the most comfortable way.
You got to do it. There you go. Pop it. The one, Mr. Ham. Great show, ladies and stews. I went to one of the Super Bowl parties back in 2009. Fire.
Yeah.
Arlie, you look like Debbie Allen and Great Cruise Advertisement. Thank you. I love Debbie Allen. The one, Mr. Ham. I want to do a show in honor of her because I love her so much. I want to be like her director, dancer, singer. I love Debbie. Thank you.
Yeah, I do too.
I love Debbie.
Ever since she was JJ's junkie girlfriend on Good Times back in '76.
Thank you,
I would love to play a junkie. That's how you blow up. When you play a junkie, look at it. Debbie, Gator, Halle Berry. Just need one junkie.
That's true.
Chris Rock.
That's
true. One junkie role. I could do it, guys. I'm gonna come on looking like a junkie. I could do it scratching.
Next super chat.
Okay. Speaking of YN, sometimes you can get high just walking by their cars. As you walk into the store, the windows aren't even down. That is facts. I took my niece to the park yesterday, baby. I walked by and I was like, I'm glad she don't know what funny cigarettes smell like yet, so I don't have to explain it. Woo, child.
Got me a
Shout
good
out
over here.
Speaking of chicken arms, DJ Paul of 3-6 Mafia has a small arm. Does he?
You do have a little chicken arm.
Oh no, Griff. I didn't know.
You didn't know that?
I now got to go look at his arm.
For a long time, it's like I didn't know. I think he kind of hid it.
Thank you, Black Diamond.
Oh my God. Are you serious, Black Diamond? She said SeaWorld had the Yin Yang Twins perform there too. I was in disbelief. SeaWorld? They scared the dolphins.
They were telling kids to make their Newtsy pop.
Oh my God. No popping Newtsies for little people. No Newtsy popping. Back to Rail Scott. If she patted her cigarette box like that, she's over 60. Yeah. Get this out.
Our old man should do that too. That's
there's a super chatter and Melvin Echoes on the board. We got to get to Melvin.
Let me get to Melvin. Melvin's also going on the cruise. Shout out to Melvin Echoes.
Thank you,
Great
Melvin.
show, guys. Happy birthday to you tomorrow. Oh, you lucky 7-11, Melvin Echoes.
Happy birthday, Melvin.
Number.
Nice one. Happy birthday, Melvin.
It's pretty much
7-11. 7-11.
Shout out to Melvin Echoes, man. If y'all need any towing needs, have any towing needs in the Atlanta area or surrounding areas, give them a call at 404-770-6949. Again, 404-770-6949. Melvin guarantees two things: to be timely on his arrival and have competitive pricing. Shouts out to my man Melvin Echoes.
And this is from Melvin and Tilda. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to our Stu Nation people. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, that's great, Ollie. That's great,
Happy birthday, Melvin. Happy birthday, Melvin.
Write this down. Write this down if you got a pen next to you. Write this down.
Or put it in your phone or take a picture. Screenshot it.
770 I'm sorry, 404-770-6949.
Shout out to Lehman Love. Doug looked like the drunk uncle that always smelled like I did not start that. That is terrible. I'm going to take that down right now.
So listen, our uncle doesn't even drink anymore, but Uncle Donnie came to the little cookout we had at the crib with a hat just like this, tilt to the side just like this, and it had 1,000 New Yorkers on it. New York.
He loved New York.
Did he ever live in New York, or he always lived in South Carolina?
He lived in New York for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
2 decades or so, yeah. Yep.
Oh, wow. Doug waking up to a group of young dudes talking about, can I buy one weed, please?
Hey, no, wait. Let's stop for a second. Hold up for a second. If y'all going to insult me by trying to keep up with the Throwback Thursday theme, if y'all going to insult me, I'll stop.
Yes, I think you should stop.
Yeah.
I don't, Doug. I think it's cute. It's very important. They just said Doug looked like those were the clothes he wore. I didn't start none of these. I didn't start these. That's mean.
It is very alarming that we wore these like out for real. Because this shirt, literally, the bottom of the shirt comes to my knee.
Yeah, and you could have put somebody else in it.
We had 35 donations this morning on Super Chat, y'all.
Thank you so much, donator people.
Thank y'all very much, man. For y'all don't understand, man.
Can y'all help me?
Very
can y'all
much.
help me in giving a round of applause?
Yes.
Thank y'all.
Doug, you about to climb up some girl's window and get some nuts while her parents are in the front of the house. That's cute. Okay. That just means it looks, back in our day. Of course, women, Tree doesn't want to be called chick. She from Detroit.
That's the applause we were looking for the Super Chatters. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all, Super Chatters.
That's right.
Doug does not. She from the D. Ryan changed from the show. Ryan changed for the show. He got out of his purple smoking jacket. What smoking jacket did you have on, Ryan? I
have a Omega Psi Phi robe that I absolutely love, and I had that on this morning. I forgot to change before the meeting.
Oh, whoops. Rollo, Kirk has the complexion for the protection. Now, if Lamar would have said the same thing, the media would drag him, and Stephen A would be the lead sled dog.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Imagine if Lamar Jackson had done the things Kirk Cousins has done and said this past year. Imagine it.
I imagine how much trouble what's the Cleveland's quarterback is going to be in for not being since his Achilles is torn and he cannot play. They're going to give him the worst thing we've ever done and paid him all this money and the biggest contract.
Oh, they're already saying that. They're already saying that. Yeah.
But they gave Kirk Cousins money and he came in injured. Y'all at least gave dude his money and he wasn't injured.
He was healthy.
Come on. The white side is kicking kids. I don't know what that is.
You talked about Kid and Play earlier and how kid isn't looking good, and they're saying this the white side of Kid.
That melanation is important.
It is.
I'm gonna look young forever because my skin is the color of pecans. Thank you, pecans. Big John B. I get my player short suit starter kit and AARP card on the 18th when I turn 50. Okay, Big John, on the 18th. Yeah. Happy early birthday.
I really like my AARP card.
So you got it. You did get it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not old enough yet.
You plop it in certain restaurants, man. They give you a nice, healthy 10% discount.
Yeah.
I pull it out everywhere.
Yep.
I don't have one yet.
You can say what you want about me. I'm pulling out that AARP.
Wait, Uncle Ryan's going to turn Doug into a backup singer.
Clearly, I sounded good is what he's trying to say. I sounded better than Doug, so he needs to do backup.
They're just looking out for your feelings, man. That's all.
I don't think that's what he said.
Everybody knows who's the real singer in this family.
Ty Davidson, good morning. He can petition the estate if Jay-Z goes on to glory. Okay, that's what he's saying in terms of the young man, Jameer, getting funds upon.
Yeah, I understand Jay-Z saying he don't want to get tested, though. You just, because somebody accuses you of being their dad, you just shouldn't have to go give up no damn blood. Why you got to change your day to go, no way.
Because people say it all the time.
Right.
On their deathbed, all kinds of confessions. A lady pinned my uncle for one, and since she was older, he didn't care. He was like, she 40-something now, she ain't going to get no money. So he didn't care. He was like, that's fine.
But what about the kid, though? The kid might want his daddy.
I mean, he claiming her as a daddy. He like, I'm your daddy. As long as you don't want no money from me, I can be your dad. My uncle wild, though. He wild.
I can imagine.
Lord Jesus. That he does look like loose neck Jay-Z and Usher had a baby. You are so correct.
Yes.
If Jay-Z didn't know he was the father of a child, why would he be sued if the mother withheld that information from him? We're not sure if he withheld it or if because she was 16 and they were saying, and he was like, nah, you can't put that on me. And then it just became, we just don't know. I know if somebody came and told me I was their daddy, I'm like, I knew you like that. And in the sense of the Bible saying I knew you, but I don't know you like that. So we don't know. It's going to come out. Loosneck, whoever advised Jay-Z to get that hairstyle needs to be in jail. Yes, he thinks he's Boscott. How does he pronounce the name? That's what he thinks he is.
Some artist or something like that?
It's a artist who died very young. The one who it's spelled Basqu. It's like a French gentleman who they did showing his works. I'll send it to you. Doug on a bad Kirk Cousins kind of run with this top 5.
I am.
It's 35.
Okay, we're gonna fix that going forward.
He gonna pick something he can pick. Name the top 5 chicks Doug talked to, and they ain't gonna be nobody you could name, right? So you're gonna lose. That's gonna be the next one.
That's a great idea, Arthur.
The people are gonna back me up. The people that have spoken really appreciate them.
You better hope, because when you talk junk, you start to lose real bad. So just be humble, as he said. I paid $1,500 for a root canal and a gold crown with a 15-year warranty. That sucker came out in 8 years. Shedrick Moore, I'm sorry to hear that. Ryan trying to inform you about your teeth.
Yeah, just pull it. You know now. You had to learn a life lesson. Just pull it.
Just Griff, shout out to you. I know it's early, but will you be doing something for the Celebration Bowl? HBCUs from all over will be in Atlanta. We need to think about something for the Celebration Bowl.
I could do something if South Carolina State plays in it.
We did we do something for as a show? We didn't do anything last year, but we had a big tailgate amongst the bros when South Carolina State played in the last championship, Black College Championship in Atlanta. Yes, and if Alcorn goes, it's gonna be on and popping. I'm having the I already got the function playing at the farm. You know good and well Alcorn. You know good and well Alcorn ain't going no championship, no HBCU. We've been there already, like 3-4 times. What is you talking about? When? 2018, 2019, because my son played for them at the time, so I was there. And swag championship? Yes, for the Celebration Bowl. I got the Celebration Bowl thing in my back there in the room. I'll bring it for you. The bull in the building, so Tree can't read the chat. Ooh, Tree, get it, don't stop. But it can't be because Doug is right there. I don't understand what's happening. That's why Doug's so harsh to Tree this morning. He was very harsh. Wasn't he harsh? He was jealous. A good show host would not have allowed those dumb A kids to speak that way to a legend. Not a fan of the Breakfast Club. Who were the dumb kids that Ninja that spoke to her? They didn't say nothing. They were being respectful. It was the people. I'll tell you that, Ninja. Appreciate you, man. A lot of alumni members decided to do it later because of priorities, graduation priorities, no money to pledge, etc. You're right. I do agree. It is something for it. I probably wouldn't have made it in grad chapter. Griff, I wouldn't have had to. That's a very good point, Griff. That's a very good point. Or their chapters had got snatched because so many Delta chapters are not on undergrad campuses right now because we stay in trouble. Let me tell you what my mindset was when I heard somebody say that. That's an excuse. It is. But if you don't have a chapter on your campus, what do you do? If you don't have the money, if you wanted to pledge and you didn't have the money, you would find it. Okay. If they didn't have if they didn't have Greeks on the yard, the fraternity or sorority you wanted to pledge on the yard, you could have transferred. I got a whole scholarship. At the end of the day, everything is an excuse. There's a way around it. My mama would have beat my behind if I transferred, talking about something I want to pledge. She would have beat my behind. Have you seen Ahmad Rashad's groomsmen's photo? Bill Cosby, OJ, and Bruce Jenner. Really? Damn. Yes. That wedding was that marriage was doomed from the start. Yeah, because now one is a woman, one is gone on to glory after some crazy, and one is gonna be gone. Oh, I love me some Bill Cosby. I still love Bill Cosby spent significant time in jail. OJ allegedly killed some people, and Bruce Jenner is now a chick. There goes that word again. Yes, Nicaragua, Michigan. I guess that's where Loose Neck is saying Tree is. Courtney Williams, I let you down, Doug. I forgot to vote. Yeah, every vote counts. You see how votes count. Thank you for being the top 5. Every vote counts, but it's fine. I'm gonna regroup. I'm gonna regroup. And stop cheating. The problem I have is why is it okay for organizations to move players, but it's not okay for players to move around for their best interest? Raider Kev, I agree. It's free agency. It's okay. Everybody,
And listen, why would Jordan or Magic or Larry Bird want to move? They had other All-Stars on the team. Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
A lot of excuse making today.
Yep, I don't want to hear it. Thank you, Kirk Flood, for free agency. Thank you. So many teams call players and tell them, bring your playbook and leave. Happened to me twice. For a player to say, I'm going someplace else, for whatever the reason is, congratulations.
What up, T-Nice?
T-Nice. I know. Does anybody in the chat, have they had a problem sending super chat?
We got 35 people sending super chat today. Stop your ish, T-Nice, and send the damn money.
Oh, Lord.
Send the damn money. That's your computer, T-Nice.
Right.
And T-Nice is our folk.
Super chat ain't working. Stop it, T-Nice.
He didn't say it wasn't working. He said, is anybody else having problems?
Ain't nobody. We had 35 donations today. Ain't no problems, T-Nice. Send the damn money.
You don't got to say it like, T-Nice, we thank you for even wanting to send it. Thank you so much. You are so kind. Shout out to Tree for being here while she is on vacation and getting over there, getting loved up. I hope you're enjoying yourself, Tree. I really do. You deserve that. You deserve to be.
Outstanding job, Arlie. We appreciate
bent
you.
over the balcony in Belarus. Get it.
She's in Belarus?
I don't know.
North Carolina A&T went undefeated in the Celebration Bowl.
They do, and they beat us twice.
North Carolina went undefeated in the Celebration
Everybody
Bowl.
that gave super chat today, man, thank y'all very much. We really appreciate it, man. Thank y'all so very much.
Thank you, Ollie.
Thank y'all very much.
Thank you, Ollie.
A+ to you, Ollie. Thank you for your.
Thank you, Ollie.
Your significant job in reading the messages. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you for your entertainment report. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all you're doing for the cruise, Ollie. Thank you so very much. A+ to you, Ollie.
So I'm kind of at odds, man. That's official right there. I'm kind of at odds. I want to wear this because I thought about it and I kind of want to wear these throwback jerseys. Because I'm an ON, is it more acceptable for me to wear it inside my pants? Or
don't
still
tuck it. Don't tuck it, man.
Leave it out. But if I leave it out, it's coming to my knee.
You gotta leave it out, man. It's okay. It's okay. You gotta leave it out. You can't tuck it.
I feel more comfortable tucking it.
Yeah.
I'm an ON. I didn't even realize it.
To the super chatters, to the regular chatters, everybody in the chat room, thank you for the communication and the dialogue. We appreciate it. A+ to all of y'all. Tree gets an A. Arlie gets an A+. Doug, I'm giving you an A+ today as well. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And to everybody that always gets down with the Two Lives Tuesday experience, thank y'all.
Thank y'all. I'm really
God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him and need to find him and show him love, because it's all he's showing you, nothing but love.
Okay, real quick before we get out of here. I got a dilemma right now. Real quick, in the chat, say tuck it or don't tuck it.
Can't tuck it, man.
And I want to see what the listeners got to say about it. Get it altered.
Loose Neck says Loose Neck said, where'd it go? There it is. Doug saying, I feel comfortable tucking it is crazy work. Yeah, man, don't tuck it, Doug. Don't tuck it.
Don't tuck it.
Don't tuck. Everybody's saying don't tuck, man.
Our cousin Fly Tide, man, if you tuck that issue, might as well get you a buggy and walk around. Damn, cousin. Let's see. Tuck it. Yeah, Super Chat won't let me send money. Super Chat won't let you send money?
Yeah, stop it, T-Nice. That's that Chicago City slicker in him.
Black Diamond says don't tuck it. Or maybe a third option, you can't wear those after a certain age. Just don't wear it.
No. The jersey is always wearable, sir.
Don't tuck it. I'm getting a lot of don't tuck it.
Don't ever tuck the jersey. Shout out to you, Maurice Bird. Hey, we'll see y'all Monday, man, for another edition of the Two Lives Stews and your Two Lives Stews experience. Don't forget about In the Huddle with Joe Ham. Don't forget about The Truth Ain't In Us with Tanya. A lot of good programming going on right now on Stewart Media and Entertainment. We appreciate y'all. Y'all be careful in those streets this weekend.
Yeah. Thank y'all, man, for everything, for real. Big time. Thank you.
Y'all stepped up huge today on the Super Chat, man. God bless y'all. Peace.
Peace. So do we have to get out of here, or is Tree still lurking around?
I'll take care of it.
Okay. was a great show.